Seigneur, Seigneur, car avec les soldats, il est toreros, avec son padre, pour plaisir, ils ont les combats. Le cirque est plein ces jours de fête, le cirque est plein du haut en bas. Les spectateurs perdent la tête, les spectateurs s'interpellent à grand fracas. Apostrophe, crisée ta page, poussée jusqu'à la fureur, car c'est la fête du courage, c'est la fête des gens de cœur. Allons, regarde, allons, allons. Oui, songe en combattant, que l'œil droit te regarde et que l'amour t'attend, toréador, l'amour t'attend. On fait silence, à que se passe-t-il? Une cri s'élance, le tonneau s'élance en bondissant, on autorise. Il s'élance, il entre, il frappe, un cheval roule, entraînant un picador. Un bravo taureau, hurle la foule, le taureau va, il vient, et bravo encore, en secouant ses bonneries, plein de fureur, il court, la cirque est plein de sang. On se sauve, on franchit les grilles, c'est ton tour maintenant. Allons, au carre, allons, allons. Oui, songe en combattant, que l'œil droit te regarde et que l'amour t'attend, toréador, l'amour t'attend.
Test. Testing 1 2. Now if I could just find Discord amongst my myriad of fucking windows here. Alright, what's up, dude?
What's up, bro?
Not a whole hell of a lot. I might have to rebalance some of my levels here because the music, at least in my head, is overpowering you.
Okay.
Oh, here we are. It was because you weren't talking into your mic.
I gave you something pretty Keck-worthy in Kekfest submissions. I figure in case we ran out of shit to talk about today.
You know you have full mod perms, right?
Yeah.
That means you can actually, I think you should be able to just straight post right to material.
Wait, material? Let me look. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a whole other channel. Fucking, like, submissions is for... I guess they can't fucking hear you. God damn it. We can't fucking have nothing nice. Can you hear the background music?
I could when I had it on. Obviously I muted when we go in, but...
Well, okay. Well, the only reason I was asking is so that I could figure out what they can and can't hear.
Oh. See, Jamie says, you can't hear me, Jamie? Not at all?
Chad said you was a bitch.
I don't even know them. Alright. Rogue Assassin said they can hear me. Jamie says I'm low now. It also, not that it matters right now, get your audio. But no, I don't have that channel showing up for me. Material channel.
Why the fuck not?
I don't know, Captain. Some reason I don't have the power.
I'm not having any of those channels show up for me right now. Oh, wait, no. Okay, it's not Kekfest material. It's, okay, so we have Kekfest submissions, right?
Correct.
And then we have, like, local beat and big news and all that other shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are, like, those are the channels that will have...
Okay. Gotcha.
If that makes any sense to you.
Yeah,
so
this would have went in entertainment news.
No, actually, that would have went into local beat.
Local beat? Okay.
Yeah, so local beat is for anything that would be local to any of us who regularly come on the Kekfest.
Okay, gotcha.
I got some things to talk about.
I just saw this earlier and I was like, oh shit, this is pretty cool. Let me throw it up there, you know?
Yeah, we'd talked about the fucking Cozy Inn fighting the fucking city of Salina before, but we'll see where we're at with it.
Okay.
I got some shit to get into. I was playing around with guns this weekend.
Nice.
Been trying to get ready for deer season.
Okay. I saw the pistol.
Yeah, one of my firefighting buddies gave me a scope.
I saw that post and I was like, ooh, perfect chance to be a smart ass. Let's get him.
Oh yeah, you didn't miss your opportunity that time. So, firefighting buddy gives me this scope. So I say fuck it. And I mount that bitch. And I'm not sure if it's a problem with the scope or if it's a problem with the I'm not sure if it's an issue with the scope or if it's an issue with fuck, words are hard. The scope rings. So anyways, I got the thing mounted on there and I got it zeroed in. And after about 10 rounds of 454 Casal, that bitch was not shooting even remotely accurately. And the scope kind of rotated sideways slightly. And it was So I had it perfectly zeroed in, right? I put my laser bore sighter in it that night, and it's like fucking halfway to the fucking right and a little bit down now. Like, it's not only off zero, it's like way the fuck off zero. So I don't know if that's due to shitty scope rings, which it very well could be, or the fact that I just bubbaed that shit and like just mounted it on there and said fuck it and didn't care what fucking torque the fucking rings were down to, which is also a very
cool as fuck.
It's all, yeah, but the fact that I bubbled that shit is also a very real possibility for reasons why that shit could potentially not be very accurate right now. Then the other thing that kind of goes into that is, and I won't know this until I have good scope rings and the shit tightened down the way it's supposed to be. But I'm also concerned that the recoil could be knocking internal components of the scope around and causing it to lose zero because, well, pistols have, well, revolvers, handguns, they have a more harsh recoil than a rifle does. So it is quite possible that even if I spend $100 on high-end scope rings, which I'm gonna do, or I spend another like $50 on the tool, which I'm gonna do, there's still a very real possibility that that the scope itself just cannot handle the raw force of the 460. Because that revolver I posted that picture of, that isn't any old revolver, bro.
I thought it was a 44.
No, a 44 ain't shit next to this. This has 3 times the muzzle energy of a 44.
Oh, shit.
This thing ain't fucking around.
Apparently.
It'll shoot a 200 grain Hornady FTX at damn near 2,400 feet per second.
Oh, wow.
And it will drop, I kid you not, anything that walks in North America with one hit. I don't know if it'll drop an elephant or a rhino or whatever you would find in Africa, but I don't care because I'm not in Africa.
Yeah, really. I mean, unless you go on a shooting spree in a zoo, I don't see that being an issue. Unless the zoo happens to have a jailbreak.
I mean, if a zoo happens to have a jailbreak, I wouldn't shoot at an elephant, and I don't reckon I would shoot at a rhino unless I absolutely needed to.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to shoot at a rhino unless I had to, because fuck, what if you miss?
Well, they're relatively like, if you're a good distance away from them and leave them the fuck alone, they're relatively chill.
Right.
I'll tell you what big animal.
I just wouldn't want to piss off a rhino. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what big animal like that would be a shoot on sight.
Huh.
A fucking hippo.
Dude, those fuckers are mean.
I
Those bitches are vicious.
not only would shoot a hippo on sight, I would empty the fucking gun at the hippo just to
Those
be
bitches are
sure.
vicious. They're fucking vicious.
You know what? Maybe one bullet from the 460 might not be enough. I don't know. I really don't know. However,
Depends on location of the shot. 'Cause I don't think they have very tough skin.
yeah, well, they do have pretty thick skulls, though.
Fair.
That being said, if one shot isn't good enough, I've got 4 more.
Oh, it's a 5 shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
5 missiles to shoot at them.
yep. Got 5 artillery shells loaded in that bitch.
Just don't bring the 22.
Nope.
No. Beautiful gun, badass gun. Won't be quite effective.
I'll be better off shooting myself with it.
Right. Fucking
Which,
hippo would laugh at that poor thing.
if you'd ever seen a fucking hippo, like, eat something,
Yes, I have.
fucking, like, the best situation with a 22 would be to, like, stick it right underneath your chin and unalive yourself.
Real quick, not change the subject, but I want to say this before I forget. You got on the subject of something eating something. I saw a fucking picture today of a mantis eating a wasp while another wasp was eating the mantis.
Fucking mantises.
It was eating one of the wasps, and then the other wasp was on his back eating the fucking mantis. I was like, oh, shit.
So, yeah, I've fucking gotten on with that fucking craziness. I found a particular ammo that my 22 pistol really, really works well with, like even better than the ammo I was using before. Like, CCI Minimag works in pretty much everything, which is why I buy it.
Uh-huh.
But this shit, this fucking Aguila, fucking, I think it's like a 45 grain bullet. This shit cycles flawlessly. Out of 200 rounds yesterday, I had 1 stovepipe.
Nice. Way better than before.
Yeah. And I'm almost out of that bulk bullshit ammo now.
Hell, shooting it like that must have been fun as hell.
Man, we went through so many different fucking types of fucking guns. Firefighting buddy wanted to go shooting, and he's like, oh, I'll bring out like practically the whole fucking arsenal. I'm like, well, okay, that's cool. I'm only bringing out a handful of guns.
Yeah.
Like I brought out 3 guns. That being said, one of my guns literally shoots $5 bills.
Damn.
And that's the 460.
Okay.
Fucking how much money does ammo for that gun cost? All of it. All the money. Like a box of the box of 454 Casal that I shot was 20 shots at $50 or $55 for the box. So whenever you're shooting something with the 460 or a 500 Magnum or something like that, like, you really have to make a financial analysis of exactly how badly you want to shoot that thing. That being said, $5 a shot, if it hits a fucking deer when I go hunting, is worth it. So, I am going to try out seeing if I can get this cheap scope to work with expensive ass scope rings. Like, it's an NC Star scope.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it didn't break. At least externally. The first time I ever tried mounting a scope on a big revolver like this was on a 500 Magnum. And the recoil from firing a 375 grain bullet out of a 500 Magnum broke the fucking glass on the scope.
Oh, damn.
Like, these big frame revolvers don't be fucking around. If you ever come to Kansas, I'll let you shoot it.
Deal.
If you ever want to feel like you have true power,
Right.
like, I was keeping that thing on my fucking bedside for a little bit. I didn't have 460 ammo loaded in it, though. I kept it loaded with 45 Colt. But I was like, man, somebody comes into my house, I'm going to smack them with Thor's hammer. I'll rain down the wrath of Achilles on that motherfucker. So yeah, we had a homeless guy fucking on my doorstep today.
Okay.
He was there last night. I mean, I assume he was homeless. I don't fucking know. I don't really care. It's not my problem. Like, I've been there, done that, but... So I get home last night at like fucking 8:30, 9 o'clock. Which is why we didn't have a stream, because I got home way too late. We would have only went for like an hour, and then we would have fucked right off, and that wouldn't have been fair to anybody.
Right.
So I go out my front door. I come in through the back. I go out the front for whatever reason to go to the vending machine. And there's this dude sitting on a fucking bench outside my house.
Right.
Fucking dude made himself at home. Had his fucking phone plugged into the outside charger, connected to my fucking Wi-Fi and shit. So I assume he's like a college student, because we do have a college in this town.
Yeah.
So I go and I wake up this morning. One of the people in the downstairs office is like looking at this dude through the front door, all confused. Like, you know what the fucking deal with this fucking guy is? I'm like, I don't fucking know. And he's like, well, I'm going to call the cops on him because, yeah. I'm like, okay. He's like, have you seen this guy before? I'm like, well, he was here at like 8:30 last night. And maybe he was out there all night. I don't know. Don't really care. So I try to fucking cut the guy a fucking bone, because the insurance guy already decided to call the cops on him.
Right.
So I go out there. I'm like, hey man, you need to fucking bounce, bro. He's like, no, I don't need to go anywhere. I'm like, well, you do actually. like I don't care where you go, but you need to kick rocks and go somewhere else. Guy's like, you don't know what I'm going through right now. I'm like, I don't really care what you're going through right now. But whatever you're going through right now, you need to be going through with it somewhere else. And then the guy starts fucking cussing at me, and I'm like, whatever, fuck you. I don't have time for you. And I get in my van and I go to work.
Right.
I didn't see the guy when I got home, so I could only assume the cops gave him the help he needed.
Yeah.
But I also do what?
I said 3 squares a day.
I also made my front door stuff a little less appealing for people like him.
Did you put up a mat that says "fuck off"?
No, I just set my Wi-Fi. I set my guest Wi-Fi network, my free Wi-Fi network that anybody can get into. I set it up so it only works between the hours of 8 to 5. So, if you're going to use my Wi-Fi to download stuff, you're going to have to do it during business hours. So that's a thing. Let's talk about Fallout. Has anybody else seen that show?
No.
I don't have that channel yet, or that streaming.
What do you mean? Do you have Amazon Prime?
I do not. I think, well, my wife might. I'm not for sure.
Well, if you're
Yeah, if she's got Amazon Prime, you got it.
if anybody's got Amazon Prime, you've got it. And I think most everybody on the planet just about has Amazon Prime. Like, you just
I might. I don't know. I'll have to look.
I don't know. You just get Amazon Prime. You're like, oh yeah, $20 a year or whatever, and I don't have to pay for shipping anymore. But with that, you get a fucking streaming service.
Well, it looks like I'll be signing up for Amazon Prime soon.
So the fucking I don't know if it's $20 a year. It's some inconsequential amount of money that I don't even think about.
It's your wife if she's got Prime first, bro. Because if she does, you just use her login and you can watch it.
I'm sure she does. I'll ask her.
Well, anyways, the Fallout show. Well, the Fallout show is really fucking good. It's really fucking good. And I say this as one of the biggest Fallout fans that you'll probably ever see. Like, I have t-shirts and, like, Vault Boy bobblehead dolls and shit.
I think I've seen cutscenes. Is that the dude, like, that's got no nose or whatever?
Yeah.
And a cowboy hat? And the cowboy hat?
Yeah. I may
think I've seen.
I may even pull up part of it on the stream if y'all really want me to.
If you want.
I had a part of that show that I had to pause the show because I was laughing so fucking hard. I was, oh man, I lost my shit. I was laughing so fucking hard, dude. I'm gonna pull it up, but it's gonna take me a little bit because I wasn't originally planning to. And fucking it's up on other YouTube channels, so I don't see why pulling it up on a stream should be a problem because it's up in other places. It is such a funny fucking scene and the way they set it up and everything. Alright, I'm pulling it up, so y'all get ready. If I can find the right fucking... If I can find the shit that I'm looking for. Here we are. Pause the fucking background music. Watch this shit.
Welcome.
What the fudge?
Fudge? There's no fudge here. Only a General Atomics International Mark IV. That's what I am. You seem to be a woman.
Please, sir. My name is Lucy McClain. I've been kidnapped. He's right outside.
I say you've lost a finger. Ah, that won't do at all. Let's get you taken care of. Follow me.
She's like, what the fuck?
Apologies for the mess. Time flies by lately. Especially since my temporal sensors went out in the Great War. That must have been a week ago at least. Would you mind taking a seat on that gurney in front of you? Now, what have we here? Too fat, too withered. Ah, this one will do it. Now, you're lucky I don't have to use a thumb. Our finger infantry's in a sorry state. Now, if you give me your hand. Okay, you're going to feel a slight pinch.
Thank you.
I say.
I really do appreciate this. But listen, a big fish ate my head, and I need my head to get back to my dad.
That's much better, isn't it?
Thank you.
Not a problem.
That feels really, really nice.
Now, would you prefer a dressing of high-quality synthetic fibers, classic cotton, or a comforting synthetic cotton blend?
You have real cotton?
Of course. Don't you?
Thank you. You know, that creature.
Here, let me
that-
just.
Shut-
rub
shut
my
up, shut
finger
up.
to you.
You seem unhappy.
He did not treat me very courteously.
Really?
When I pointed out that he wasn't following the golden rule, he put a leash around my neck and he made me drink from pot of water that I'm pretty sure was just some kind of animal pee.
Well, that is interesting.
I mean, I thought I was here to be a sex.
What? No! What a disgusting idea! I'm simply going to harvest your organs.
Oh my god. What a disgusting idea. I'm simply going to harvest your organs. Oh my god. Oh man.
Let me weld a new finger on you just to harvest your organs.
I fucking I had to stop the show because I was laughing too hard to pay attention. Just that whole fucking setup. Like, and it's so well acted too. Like, I don't know who this girl is, but she's a pretty good actor, right? Because you could see like all the emotional highs and lows in that scene. Like, oh man, you really have fancy, like, quality, like, cotton gauze and this and that and this and that. And oh, thank you so much. And just her reaction, and the actor acted it fucking perfectly. Like, her reaction, like, oh no, you're just gonna be a sex slave. And she looks up like, huh? Or I'm gonna harvest your organs. Huh? What? It was like the whole concept made no fucking sense to her. It was great. Oh man. Let me know what you buy with it, Peter. I was originally gonna get you Steam, but they didn't fucking have Steam. Oh man. Anyways, the Fallout show. Okay, now a lot of you guys are probably watching this like, I haven't fucking played the Fallout games. The fuck do I give a fuck about the show for? It's probably what Chad's thinking right now.
Something you enjoy? This is your show. Fuck.
Well, I'm just saying that, like, you're probably sitting there like, why the fuck should I watch this show?
Dude, I don't watch any shows. So that's, I mean,
Well,
that's just me.
they've done a good job at world building in that show. So if you haven't played any of the Fallout games, it's okay. You can still enjoy it.
Yeah.
I guess my question is, have the people that made the movie played the game? Because they didn't do that with, oh fuck, what was the one on Xbox? Halo? The people who made the Halo show never once played the game. I was like, how the fuck can you even do that?
It was faithful enough to the games that I would have a hard time believing they didn't.
I can't, I've only played like a little bit of the original, but I've never really played any Halo, so I don't know.
Well, I haven't watched the Halo show.
Yeah.
I've played quite a bit of Halo. I've even streamed quite a bit of Halo. But I've not watched the show. I like Halo, but Halo doesn't mean as much to me as, say, Fallout or Metal Gear Solid does.
Right.
Like, I love Halo, don't get me wrong, but I'm not as invested in Halo emotionally.
Yeah.
I've played Fallout longer than some of the people who watch this channel have even been alive. Like some. Like the original Fallout. The original Fallout came out in fucking 1997.
Okay, I was 18.
I was 16 in 97.
Well, there are some people who tune into this channel who haven't even fucking been born yet at that point.
I know, right? Rub it in, asshole. I know we're old.
So I'm just saying that, like, yeah, I've been playing Fallout longer than some of these fuckers who want to critique it have been alive.
That didn't Fallout originally come out on Xbox or no?
No. The fuck that came out on Xbox? The fuck 1997.
I don't know. I had a PlayStation. That's all I had. I didn't.
There was no
I
such.
never played it.
There was no such thing as an Xbox in '97.
No, I guess you're right. You're right. I wasn't for sure. Yeah, blonde moment.
Fucking senile old fuck.
Well, you're not wrong.
535 AD, you know.
Pretty much.
Fucking goddamn, back when you were getting into the fucking workforce, did y'all move over to fucking horse and carriage yet, or did you still ride on dinos?
We had dinosaurs. I had a pterodactyl.
You know the saying, old as dirt? He watched dirt be born.
Did fucking saying yabba dabba doo make your car faster?
He invented the saying.
You know, that's one thing I never got to do was slide down a dinosaur's back as I was clocking out for work.
Yeah, it was originally out on PC, and it was basically PC only.
No, I didn't know. I wasn't for sure.
No, you're good. I'm still gonna bust your balls though.
I don't care because I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about that one. As soon as I said Xbox, I was like, well, too late. I'm going to keep talking now.
I should have fucking agreed with you. I should have agreed with you and like tried to drag that shit on as long as I could before finally dropping the fucking bomb.
No, you should have agreed with him and then just watch the comments go fucking rage.
That's what I do, though. If I'll get to talking with my wife, I realize I was wrong 5 minutes ago. Now I'm just trying to piss you off.
So I think, if I'm not terribly mistaken, okay, the first Fallout game to come out on consoles, though, was on PlayStation 2 and Xbox. And that would have been Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. Which, in all honesty, I think, other than 76, may be the only Fallout game I've never played. I've never played 76 because I don't acknowledge it as a Fallout game.
Wasn't 76 more of a Bioshock type of a game, or no?
No, 76 was their attempt at fucking making Fallout an MMO.
Oh, I got you.
Like, if you've ever seen or played like fucking Rust or Ark, it's like that with a Fallout paint job. And microtransactions. So I was like, yep, not fucking doing that. You
know what?
What?
Just for you. And I don't give a fuck if you watch it or not. Just for you. I don't know which one. Depends on which one I own, because I know I own a few of them. I'm gonna stream a fucking Fallout game. I ain't gonna tell you which one, because I don't know. It won't be 76. I can tell you that.
I'm gonna
fucking stream one beginning to end.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll fucking buy you Fallout New Vegas. Like,
I want to see. Like, I really got to look on my system and see which ones I have. 'Cause
Like-
I know I have some of them.
straight up, out of all of the newer Fallout games, which is like Fallout 3 and later,
Yeah.
Fallout New Vegas is absolutely the best of
I think
all
I
of
have some
them.
of the older ones. I feel like I do.
I never did get 4. I might do that later. Get 4. I was gonna do that. I ain't got that far.
I've been playing 4 a lot this weekend for some reason.
Yeah, I know. I saw. Because we're friends on, which one is it? Is it
Steam.
Steam?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you're
it's all
sounding
about
fucked
Steam.
up.
Uh-huh.
Are you holding your fucking microphone in your bra or something?
No, it's right in front of my face.
Because it was sounding like you were like, I don't know.
That's fucking weird because I'm like right here in front of it. But no, it'll show up on Steam. It'll give me the notification whenever you're playing something. Because we're friends on there.
Although sometimes sometimes I'll launch something and then like I'll get distracted and walk away from it. Motherfuckers will think that I'm playing a game and I'm like not even at my computer or even in the house. I've had that happen before.
I don't lie. Normally, if I jump on like Fortnite, I gotta put my shit as set to away that I'm not even playing. Cause, like, sometimes I don't know. I like to play solos sometimes. Try to do some of my own shit, and it's like constantly, man. Oh, bro, let's join up, let's squad. It's like, no, motherfucker, leave me alone. Especially the people that don't have Discord, they want to do game audio chat. It's like, shut the fuck up, man. Get in the
I can't
fucking
do that.
Discord. God damn.
I can't. I
Homie.
can't shoot and talk like that at the same because they all
It sounds like shit.
Homie,
It
if
does,
you're
and
if
it
you're not
over-
on
it
Discord,
overpowers the
if you're not on Discord, go fuck yourself. I'm not playing with you.
I feel the same way. I really do. Like I'd rather just be in a Discord chat with you than a fucking game chat. The audio quality is so much better. I can fucking hear you.
I'll even
You don't sound like you're underwater, and you're not gonna play music through fucking Discord like you would a game chat.
if I'm only playing with one other person, fucking Facebook Messenger is also acceptable.
You know what? That is. You're not wrong. You're not wrong there.
That's what I do when I'm streaming with Dania because it's easier for her.
Y'all are never on Discord.
It's easier for her to do Facebook Messenger
Gotcha.
with how she's set up. And
I tell you what, too, man. Facebook Messenger, I gotta give them props for that shit. Because, like, I have friends that live out of the country that I can fucking make a phone call to for free across the internet. That's pretty fucking cool.
And you could have done that previously with Skype or with Google Voice or whatever, but
Yeah, but it's something that I know they have.
well, it's easy because fucking everybody has it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, almost everybody has it.
Like, I have friends in Northern Ireland that I talk to, and, like, that's what we'll do. Usually on, like, a Saturday or a Sunday morning, one will call the other, you know, on fucking Facebook.
I got cussed out over my new Magic card.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Someone jealous?
I was told that I don't deserve to have it.
Oh, wait. Is that... Yeah, you told me this. I'm going to sit back and laugh at it again, though.
Were they not hugged enough as a child?
Oh, just listen, Crowley. Just listen.
So, I have a very, very fucking high dollar deck that I don't have all of the stuff for it yet. Because the versions of everything that I want, at the end of the day, all said and done, it's a fucking $4,000 Magic deck. So it's something that I'm accumulating the stuff to build over time. And eventually it'll be done. So I went ahead and put this card in that deck. Why? Because fucking that deck needs a mana vault. And since I have the mana vault and I have the artwork of the mana vault that I want, I'm going to put it in the fucking deck. I have a bunch of like my basic lands and shit proxied. Like, why are you gonna fucking proxy basic lands? Like, well, the basic lands I want are like $20 a piece, and I need like fucking 30 of them. So until I have them all, they're gonna be proxied. Like, suck my balls. What do you want me to tell you? So I straight up, the dude thought that I went out of my way to purchase the card. Now, at the time we played this game, the card was going for like $1,000. Now it's going for between $750 and $1,000, depending on what time of day you're fucking on eBay looking at it. So when the guy saw me play, like, now a proxy is like a fake, right? And the way that I proxy is quite obvious, because what I do is I will run that shit through my fucking printer, and then I will put it in front of some other card in the sleeve. So when I had fucking proxied fucking shit out, right? And then I drop a fucking $1,000 card, the guy's like, you could have bought all those other cards for the price of that one. Like, you don't fucking deserve to have that. You're just fucking paying to win and this and that and this. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like I don't deserve to have it. What? I'm not a good enough Magic fan to have it. I'm not a good enough Fallout fan to have it. I've been playing both of those games longer than you've been alive, dude.
Right.
So the dude he cussed me the fuck out, bro. It was, and I had a hard time really clapping back because I'm just sitting there fucking laughing. And like, I don't know. It was like, yeah, I remember when I was poor. And then shit fucking, oh, I would fucking clap in with something like that, and then he'd fucking go off again, like on a whole other fucking tirade.
Tell me you'll sell it to him for $10,000.
So he was mad as fuck. I'm like, dude, like, he ended up getting banned from the Discord server we were on.
Holy shit.
He ended up getting fucking banned because he was fucking shouting and screaming in the fucking voice chat, and one of the other people in the game called a fucking mod.
Damn.
And the thing that really fucking got the salt levels up was the fact that I had a fucking game-winning opening hand. So by the time my second turn came around, like, it wasn't like an official I win. It was like a, y'all can't do fuck all about me because I have the game locked down kind of I win. And then on like the third turn I went infinite. And the guy's like, you're not a good enough Magic player to have that card. I'm like, well then why the fuck do you keep losing against me?
Maybe not, but I still have the fucking card.
Right?
Now, in full disclosure, a regular version of Mana Vault, like a regular version of that card, is like a $40 or $50 card. So you don't need a $750 or $1,000 version of it to play the game. And in fact, this particular card is expensive enough that I wouldn't be overly picky and I wouldn't fucking get it if I didn't already have it. But since I have it, I'm gonna use it. So that really fucking got the salt levels going. And I have seen the card going down in value over time on eBay. jury's still out on how far down it's gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm of the opinion that it's gonna be between 250 and 500 when it fucking stabilizes out.
Okay.
Which,
That's still for shit.
considering I paid like 70 or 80 for the bundle that it came
Right.
in, I'll take it. Fuck it. Like, I'm not gonna bitch. Honestly, the card's worth 0 to me because I don't plan on selling it anyways.
Yeah.
So, I'm in the process of altering my setup a little bit. If you see over to my, I guess it would be the right side of your screen. It would be my left on my camera.
Yeah.
You see like an empty fucking monitor stand there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting another fucking monitor there so I can actually
Nice.
have OBS pulled up on something.
That's cool.
Because right now what I'm doing is these thin screens that are on the side, like these sideways
Yeah.
screens, that's what I'm doing everything off of right now. And it's kind of annoying.
I tell you what, dude. I fucking love having 4 monitors. I could never go back now.
Oh, now you see why I've been doing it all these years.
Yeah, 4 monitors, and if I'm doing a console game, obviously I got the other TV on the hook. So I guess you could say 5. But yeah, dude, it's fucking great having 4. It is so awesome. Like, I have Messenger on one right now. I have Discord on one. I have your YouTube stream on one, and I have the Facebook stream on the other, just so I can see all the comments.
Yeah, you can see fucking
great.
you can see like fucking everything going on.
Yeah.
It's definitely the way to go. The monitor stand that I have here is normally capable of holding 6.
Mm-hmm.
But the newest updated monitor that I got is like so fucking big that like it's not doing it. So, I don't know. I'll have to figure something out, but that's what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get just one more monitor fucking over yonder. And I have some other considerations that I'm making too. I'm still in the process of moving files from one network storage drive to another. Actually, I probably need to do that Friday. I should have fucking done that when I took the day off, but I didn't. I have the shit that I need to do it. I just haven't done it because I suck, I guess. Whatever. I don't know.
Hey, Sal, can you see Discord?
Not currently. I can pull it up.
Pull it up real quick. This is a rare moment.
Well, I've seen him in here since the beginning of the stream.
No, I'm talking about my cat.
Oh.
I'm not that special.
What's up, though?
Yeah, Doka's not quite as special as the cat.
Angel's actually, yeah, saying hi.
Gorgeous cat. Dude, I
Thought you'd want to see that, because that don't happen often.
I still take a little bit of pride in the fact that I'm one of the first people in the world to have even pulled that card.
That's awesome.
Fuck yeah.
It was me and one guy who had it on eBay who put it on eBay. He thought he was gonna get fucking $10,000 for it. He ended up fucking getting fucking how much did he get? Like $750. Yeah, if you want me to go see, I'll go get the card if you want to see it. I'll be right back. I gotta find this bitch. It's over here on the counter somewhere. Right now, the card is in limbo because it's in between decks. But here it
But
is.
wasn't there like 4 different ones you could got, and that was one of them, or no?
That's cool as shit.
I have every card in that secret layer that I could have gotten. So they got they made it so that you'd have each secret layer like bundle had a like a sort of mystery card slot.
Oh, I got you.
And in that mystery card slot, you had a very rare chance for the Mana Vault. And then you have fucking Codex Shredder and Wasteland. And I have the Codex Shredder going in the same fucking deck.
Okay. You lose.
Which that's a that's another Fallout art. That's somebody feeding a stack of papers to a caged up Deathclaw. which I think is awesome. And then I have some more Fallout cards that are going in this deck too.
That's cool.
But anyways, the reason why I have this stuff set aside and not in the deck anymore is because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a proxied version of what the deck is going to be. Like, the proxied version is going to be what the final fucking McCoy will look like. So then that's like maximum fucking like power. And then I'm going to have another version of the deck, which is going to be me trying to progressively over time transform into that, you know? So the actual not proxied version that I have will be less powerful, but over time it's gonna catch up, if that makes any sense. Because I have some events and stuff that I want to go to where they won't let you run proxies. So I'll have 2 versions of the same deck. But the one with the real cards is not going to be quite as powerful. I don't know if that makes any sense to any of you guys, but maybe once I have the less powerful version done, I should do a YouTube video about both of them. Let's see. So that news that Chad had, that was not local beat. I was reading something different. That was entertainment. You're right.
Okay.
But we'll cover it because fuck it. Marvel signs deal to insert CGI Stan Lee cameos into future films.
I think it's cool as shit.
I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, it's cool, but
If his family's for it, I don't see why it would be a problem.
I mean, Yeah, for sure. It's
He's
just-
been in every movie, at least at some point of a cameo. I mean, so
Who's
Yeah.
getting the royalties though?
if his family's getting him, I think it's great. Like his kids, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I mean, yeah, if it's
That
gonna
would be
go to
done
him,
right, I would think. If you gave it to his kids, that would be the proper way to do it.
if they do his CGI right, yeah, for sure.
But I could also see them being like, well, the family's not the one who's like fuck them. They're not gonna get anything. Like they're not Stan Lee. They didn't have to do any fucking work. I'm not
Right.
saying that that's right. I'm saying that I would see.
That's business.
I
No,
could
get what
see.
you're saying.
I
That's
could see
business.
them fucking doing that because that's what they fucking
Yeah.
do. So, comic book legend Stan Lee died years ago, but now it looks like he could live on because Marvel is maneuvering to allow his likeness to be used in films, theme parks, and more. The Hollywood Reporter revealed that a 20-year deal between Marvel Genius Brands International and POW Entertainment, the intellectual property company that Lee started in 2001, will allow Marvel to license the name and likeness of Lee. He could be inserted into future films via CGI. And Disney theme parks or other various experiences and merchandise. I'm not sure where I'm at on this. I mean,
I think it's cool if the family, like I said, if it's the family that's getting the royalties, I think it's a cool little touch.
For sure. Well, I know there for a while at the last ones they were pre-recording his cameos because he was that bad, but or I won't say that bad, that far. I don't know. How do I say it without being a dick?
sometimes you just gotta be a dick. He was circling around the fucking drain. Let's rip the band-aid off.
All right.
He was.
I think the last 2 or 3 cameos in the movies they did, they pre-recorded it because they knew he knew he wasn't going to be around long enough to do it. So
I don't know, but I also kind of partly think that they need to, and this is going to be a really controversial opinion of mine, but I'm kind of thinking they need to stop making the shit. Like all the Marvel heroes. Like at some point it's got to fucking sunset and they got to stop making the shit.
yeah,
And
you're not wrong.
the reason
You're
why
not
I think this is because them trying to fucking ride off the success of Marvel and DC fucking comics. It is stamping out the possibility for any like intellectual fucking creativity.
You're not wrong.
So, yeah, like at some point this stuff has to like step aside and like make way for like new heroes or something new.
And stop remaking movies from fucking 20 years ago. Like, do your own shit.
It depends on the movie, but a lot of the remakes they've done haven't been very faithful.
No.
Like, they try to remake it and then they change a bunch of shit. Like, if you're gonna remake it, fine, remake it. But like,
Don't revamp it.
yeah, like it doesn't really need changed. It's fine the way it is.
Either that or take a bunch of movies from the older days that flopped them, do them in today's, see what happened. Redo them for today's people, I guess, or not people. you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
it takes some movies that weren't successful at all and see if they could like figure out why they weren't successful and like, yeah, that's a good idea actually. Take something that sucks and make it not suck.
For today's society, that's the words I was looking for.
I don't know about for today's
Well,
society.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far either. But
Today's society doesn't have enough personality to enjoy a good movie.
no, you're not wrong.
Have you ever seen the cars driving down the road?
Oh, yeah.
I want you to really think about this, right? 20 years ago and earlier, like, we had all different cars, all different colors. Like, each company was doing its own fucking thing. Like, nowadays, they all look the same.
But yeah, I could tell you if a Jeep was coming towards me down the road just from the circle headlights. Or I could get up behind an Impala and tell you that's an Impala, that's a Malibu, that's a Mustang. Yeah, I know the tail lights, the head. I got you exactly.
Well, it's also and also colors. We had color back then.
Right. Oh yeah.
Nowadays we don't. We don't have color. Like, take a look around as you drive down the road. Like, there's the occasional red or the occasional, like, light blue or whatever. But lately, everything is fucking dark. Like, you got dark gray, you got silver, you got fucking black, you got navy blue, and then you have a gray that is basically like fucking primer with clear coat put over it.
My wife's car is maroon, but yeah, you're not wrong. My
Like-
truck's black, so I mean,
Like, cars these days are lacking personality, especially the newer ones. And
candy apple reds.
yeah, there's no colors that are like bold. What's up, Will? There's no colors that are bold. It actually kind of bothers me. It's like, fuck, man, this world has really fucking lost its fucking... It's almost like you're not even allowed to have personality anymore.
Right. My first car was a '77 Comet that was baby shit green inside and outside.
I was...
Well, they called it pea. They called it pea green, but it looked more like baby shit green. But
I was rolling down the road the other day and they had a fucking, like, a crossover type SUV, which fucking every SUV is a crossover now, but pull up
here's how you know. Go ahead.
whatever the fuck they call the Genesis SUV.
I think it's a Mitsubishi, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it is.
No,
I think
it's
it is.
Genesis. Genesis is owned by Kia or Hyundai or whatever.
Oh, there. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking. I've seen. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Mitsubishi hasn't been relevant in at least 10 years. like real talk, I can't even tell you what Mitsubishi makes anymore. I don't know. I haven't even seen a new Mitsubishi in years. Do they still make cars? They probably do.
I know they switched the trucks there for a while, but I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't even know they made
Honestly,
trucks. I figured they'd still be riding on the fucking coattails of the Evo.
No, they made what was it? It was kind of like a little bit smaller than a Ranger. I don't remember what it was called now, but it's Mitsubishi something.
It's another fucking bullshit crossover. Like, who cares? Everybody's got one. And they all look the same. Hyundai,
They
but
do.
what I was getting at, okay, pull up the fucking Genesis crossover. I don't know what it's called. Maybe I ought to look this up. But pull up the Genesis crossover, and then
it's
pull
a Hyundai.
and then pull up the Bentley Bentayga. And tell me if you could tell the difference from fucking further than 25 feet away. I'll wait.
Well, you said that when I used to work at an auto shop. The what was it? Hold on, Matrix.
The Toyota.
Toyota Matrix and the Pontiac Vibe were the exact same vehicle. One thing different was the Pontiac and the Toyota.
Here's what I want you to do, okay? Google, if you would, the Genesis GV80.
Hold on. GV80. Okay.
Yeah. Take a good look at it.
All right.
And let me know when you've taken a sufficient look at it.
All right, I'm good.
Okay. Now Google the Bentley Bentayga.
As soon as I learn how to spell.
You'll see exactly what I'm talking about with that example.
The same vehicle, different shell.
Like, if you were further than 25 feet away, like, I don't know, you see it in oncoming traffic on the highway, for example, on the other side of the median or whatever, would you be able to tell the difference?
No.
How pissed off would you be if you owned a Bentley Bentayga?
Right?
I mean, think about it. The Bentley Bentayga, I don't know if they still make that Bentley, but when it came out, it was like fucking $250,000-$300,000. The fucking Genesis GV80 is like $60,000. It's so fucking stupid. They all look the same now. The fucking I think it's like the Chevy Volt or the Chevy Bolt or whatever, like the Chevy. Oh no, the Chevy fucking Blazer, right? The Chevy Blazer and the Lamborghini Urus. They look the same.
I don't even know why Lamborghini started doing SUVs, honestly.
Actually, Lamborghinis were one of the first people to do the crossovers.
Yeah, Lamborghini, the guy who started Lamborghini, he had a tractor. He had a Lamborghini tractor. He made it, and he's like, that's the only thing it'll ever be. The guy actually that's how Lamborghini got started. The Ferrari guy come up to the guy in Lamborghini on the tractor on his farm and said, that's all you ever be, and that's how Lamborghini become about.
Yeah, Ferrari pissed off Lamborghini, and Lamborghini got petty and started making fucking cars.
Right, from tractors to sports to supercars.
He also made a pretty badass pickup truck.
Yeah, he did.
So, well, I mean, a lot of cars get recalled, Peter. It happens all the time.
Well, that's like the only difference between my truck and the Hummers today is the body. It's the same fucking frame, the same chassis, same everything.
And they're like when it comes to the recalls, like, and I got in an argument with some anti-Tesla people over this. Like, oh God, yeah, look at how shitty of a car fucking Tesla is. They just got recalled. I'm like, do I really need to pull up the Ford recall website? Do I really need to do that?
Chevy, Toyota, Nissan, all of them. Everything's had a recall at one point.
I'm like, but you gotta think, all of these fucking super fucking hardcore Republican fucking people that are anti-Tesla, and the only reason they're anti-Tesla is because Democrats like Tesla. Like, that's the only reason. Like, this,
I'm not against them. I'm a Republican and I'm not against them.
Oh.
Fuck, you want to drive an electric car? Drive an electric car. It don't fucking bother me.
a lot of the people who are against Tesla are fucking Republican, though.
I mean, I'm a Republican. I don't
give a fuck. I don't have to drive it. You want to drive it? Drive it.
It's got its own, but you know what? It's got its own.
I think they're cool as shit.
It's got its own situation for what you got, okay? I'm not saying for or against. I don't care. If you want to go get it. I don't care, but like I go to Canada. We go to Canada for 2 weeks every year to go fishing. You know how long it's going to take me to drive to Canada if I have a fucking electric vehicle? I have to stop every hour to charge for 2 hours.
Yeah, how many people actually fucking do that though?
You'd be odd.
Like
There's
like
quite a
I'm
few Illinois plates in Canada.
I'm just saying the vast majority of motherfuckers out there aren't taking long road trips, and
What you're
if
saying is the people that own it are driving it
that's
local,
what I'm
and that's
saying, you know,
basically it.
if you're
Well-
like 10 minutes to work, 20 minutes to work, yeah, go for it.
well, also everybody who I know that owns a Tesla also owns other vehicles.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
if you actually do what you should do and get the long range Tesla, you probably could make it to Canada, and then you just charge it while you're there.
There's no charging. There's where we go to Canada's in the woods, though.
There's no RV hookups.
No, it's a cabin and a lake the size bigger than the state of Illinois.
Yeah, well, if there's electricity there, you can charge that bitch. I don't want to hear it.
I will say this: I see a lot of Teslas here. I see them around. I have never seen a fucking charge location anywhere locally.
Oh, they have a thing on their little app that'll tell you where they are, but
I've seen them in other places. Like I know what they look like. I've never seen one around here.
But
which is weird. You would think they'd have them.
The other thing with that, well, I don't know, they might not because you guys live below the fucking sea level like a bunch of fucking dumbasses.
Well, we ain't that fucking dumb. I've been living here 43 years and I ain't drowned yet.
Laughs in Katrina. I'm just
Did
saying.
I drown, fuckhead? No, my side of the river stayed dry.
Yeah, but you might not want to have a big fucking electrical fucking charger below the fucking sea level. Just saying.
And that's why people complain about the cars.
Just saying. Now, I mean, I think buying a Tesla in fucking New Orleans would be stupid. But
You'd be surprised how many you see.
But the reason I think it would be stupid is because anytime a hurricane comes through, that bitch floods like a motherfucker.
Well, then why the fuck have one in Florida? Alabama, Mississippi, Eastern Texas?
I mean,
the
those
Super Bowl is only the city of New Orleans. Where I'm at, I'm not in that fucking bowl.
Those places,
I'm actually high ground over here.
The-
I can get flood insurance.
those places fucking flood too. But I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't like.
What's the difference though?
The difference is that fucking, as you were pointing out, that part of New Orleans is like below the fucking sea line.
No, it's not. Not over here. It's not.
But you're not in New Orleans. You're in like some
No, I'm
suburb.
not. But we were talking about seeing the Teslas here, not in New Orleans.
I'd wager a lot of those people go to New Orleans a lot. I don't know.
You'd be
There's
surprised.
there's a part of me that feels like I personally wouldn't want to hinge my financial bets on a car, on an electric car in a fucking flood zone.
Who sent me that PM?
Ironically, I've been with the times I've been to New Orleans. I've not seen a Tesla in that area.
On the
But I've seen them over here.
on the subject of people in Teslas in the fucking snowstorm areas, I'm gonna tell you something about that, Peter, that a lot of the fucking media wasn't really talking about. A lot of the people up in those more populated areas that snow, where they all get stuck, they fucking lease the Tesla so that they could do ride shares with it, like Uber and all that. And some of these fucking ride share companies will even lease you the Tesla. Well, what the fuck happens is a lot of these people, they live in fucking high-rise condos and apartments and shit. And they don't have the ability to put a Tesla charger in their garage because either the property management won't let them or they don't have a garage to put it in the first fucking place. So they've hinged their bets on being able to go to an EV charger and, you know, charge it up for a half hour. And that works when not everybody's trying to do it. But as it sits right now, there's not enough EV chargers out there for people who have Teslas to not be charging at home when they can. And I don't understand why you wouldn't want to charge at home anyways.
Does a stolen Tesla become an Edison?
Do what?
Does a stolen Tesla become an Edison?
I'm going to ask my friend that who owns a Tesla tomorrow. He would know. So the Teslas have reduced range when it's cold, but they're not like useless.
It's just the $28,000 for a battery that gets me.
Yeah, but from everything I've been seeing about it, the batteries are supposed to last several 100,000 miles. Like, by the time you get to that level of mileage, you're probably looking at another car anyways.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're not wrong.
And it's going to get bigger in the future because, like, we're still pretty early in this shit. But, like, there's a business in Arizona that'll rebuild your battery for, like, $5,000. So.
Do you trust that, though? I mean.
Yeah.
I guess they'd put new lead and everything in it. So
they'll warranty it. Like, they'll take the parts of the battery. Like, it's not one solid battery. It's a bunch of batteries put together. A bunch of cells that are all working together.
Oh, I thought it was just... I didn't know. I just thought it was one big battery. I wasn't for sure.
So they just take the fucking bad cells out of it. And they test the other cells to make sure they're good. And then they replace them. Tesla themselves don't do that because that's like... It takes a little longer than they necessarily want to have their car jammed up in a service shop for. At least That's why I think. But the fact of the matter is that they've started doing that at a business in Arizona. That shit's going to start happening all over the country the bigger this shit gets.
Oh, for sure.
And if you have to spend $5,000 to have your battery rebuilt, like, that sounds expensive. But, like, what a lot of people aren't thinking about is they're not thinking about all of the money that they didn't have to spend on oil or fucking transmission fluid or fucking differential bullshit. Because all of that goes away. Brakes. If you drive a Tesla, if you drive a Tesla, you could potentially, depending on how you drive it, never fucking use the brakes. Like, all of these fucking consumable parts go away. So, think about, let's say that you have to replace a fucking Tesla battery, right? Let's say you gotta fucking replace a Tesla battery at the 3-year mark of ownership. Or you gotta get it rebuilt. Just suppose. Although, it really should be closer to the 5-year. Let's err on the side of the anti-Tesla people with that and say, 3 years later, gotta get your battery fixed. $5,000. Okay. Fucking, how much did you not spend on oil, on gas, and on all that shit? Like, does it even out in any way? You know? Which, that could be that answer's different for everybody, I will say.
Now let me put this, firefighter's perspective. You get a call. Tesla's on fire. You
Okay.
can't put it out. All you can do is stand there and watch it burn because they don't have the chemicals yet to put those fires out.
Then we'll push that bitch off the road and stand there and watch it burn. Okay, so what?
It'll burn so hot, so fast for 4 hours you can't get within 100 foot of it.
Okay.
I know, I've seen it. Been there.
Okay,
But
then
the
we
bad
keep
part-
then we
the bad-
keep people
but-
away from it. Like,
But the bad part was the people in the car couldn't get out.
well,
So all you can do is,
sucks to be them. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, because of the, is it the lithium or the lithium, something else? When they combine, there's like they ain't made a chemical yet that can put that fire out, so it's going to burn hot and fast for 4 hours to the.
Well, I'm
everything, down to the ground.
gonna tell you something about a fucking car that's on fire. Okay. I'm gonna tell you something about a car that's on fire based off of seeing cars that are on fire burn.
Yeah, but is it electric cars on fire? Where
In
you
the
don't have the chemicals to burn, like
For the
oil.
example that I'm about to use, it doesn't make a difference whether it's electric or a gasser. Okay? Cars will go up so fucking fast that either you are out that bitch or you are never getting out that bitch before the firefighters show up. Like either you're getting out of the car on your own or you're fucking after the fire goes out, you're taking a ride to the morgue. Like that's how quick they go up.
Oh, I know. I've been on
I
calls.
can see that being both ways.
It's not pretty,
Especially
but
with the gas cars because you got way more accelerator.
Go on, Chad. What was that? You're like kind of sounding muffled for some reason.
I said I could see that, especially with a fuel car. You have a lot more accelerant. So yeah, once those light up, they fucking light up.
Yeah, and then if the fucking car battery itself lights up, that accelerates shit like crazy. Like, yeah, no, like if you're, it's gonna take the fire department several minutes to get there. If you're not out of that car, you're fucked. So, bad deal. Don't know what to tell you. Like, if we rolled up on a fucking Tesla or, well, any car that was actively on fire, we would assume everybody in it's dead if we don't hear screaming. And even if we do hear screaming, there might not be shit we can do about it. Because nobody on the fire department, at least here, that I'm aware of, is going to, like, reach in there and grab you when they're potentially going to be caught on fire too. Like, that's not going to happen. The priority is keeping people that are alive and viable alive. And like, well, if you're not viable, that kind of sucks. Sorry.
no, but the water will help contain the flames from the fuel, but
Well,
the
nobody.
battery will just fan it more. But I would like that's what I was getting at. I didn't mean anything by it. I was just a scenario thing.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, and I could be wrong, and maybe some other firefighters would disagree with me, but I think in this particular scenario, it makes no difference what the car is made of
No.
or what sort of combustion
No.
system it has, because by the time we roll up on scene and are dressed out and ready, if they're not already out of the car, they're fucking dead.
Well, yeah. I mean, well, you're not wrong at all. At all, you're not wrong. Played that game, but
Oh, you gotta clip the dog's balls? That fucking sucks. Fucking poor dude. Juliana's like, I'm gonna cut its balls off.
Dude, I had a lab years back, and we were not gonna do that. He was a lab mixed with Shar-Pei, and we was like, we were not gonna get him fixed. He was a good dog. never chased after females or anything because he was an inside dog. But we actually wound up having to get him fixed because they said it was going to cause problems with him. Like he was going to have issues. Oh fuck, what was it? Shit. It was something not to do with that. It had to do with his colon, I think, or something like that. That it was going to cause issues if we didn't get him fixed because he was never mated. So we wound up actually having to get him fixed as an older dog. It was like, damn, that kind of sucks.
Nah, I couldn't get him some pussy.
No, nobody wanted a mixed dog to mate with. He was cool as fuck, bro. It was like he was a lab, but he was a little bit smaller than a normal lab. He was a badass dog.
Fucking Peter must be rich. I just looked at his comment. He's like, I live in Southern California. There's so many Teslas and Tesla charging stations around. Personally, I don't like them, but that's because I only drive Mercedes cars now. Yes. I only drive Mercedes.
Fucking Peter's balling, man.
Do you have any gray poop on? Oh no, that's Rolls Royce.
Do you have any gray
that's Rolls
poop
Royce.
on?
Peter's running all the dispensaries down there, man.
Hey, hook the guy up.
Peter's sitting over there like, fuck you guys.
Go ahead. In my Mercedes.
I'm gonna
There's two dispensaries, not one.
I'm gonna tell you right now that nobody in Southern California is balling unless they're fucking multi-millionaires. I remember when I had a German car. It made me never want to own a German car again.
I rode in a V12 Mercedes before. They're fucking cool. That's all I'm gonna say. I wouldn't own one, but they're fucking cool.
I'm not gonna deny that they're cool cars. Like, I lived in San Diego. I'm not gonna deny that they're cool cars. But what I will say is that now everything on them fucking breaks. It's like they're designed to fucking break. Like, the German companies now are like, how can we make the shittiest, most unreliable car ever?
Yeah, my buddy had a Mercedes compressor, and it was badass, but he did not have it long. That motherfucker gave him so many problems, dude. It was ridiculous. But it was a beautiful car.
Oh,
it was badass when it was running right.
They're beautiful, but that's the fucking asterisk right there. When they're running right.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying Mercedes is a bad brand. I think if I was gonna buy a German car, like if I was told, Sav, you have to get a German car. I don't know, maybe Peter's a multi-fucking millionaire, right? And he's like, yo, Sav, I'm gonna buy you a car, but it's gotta be German. You gotta pick something. I'll probably go with a Mercedes. I think the worst culprit, the worst thing to come out of Germany is BMW.
Really?
Yes. BMWs made later than like 2004 are like absolute fucking garbage.
I'd go before that even.
Like,
no, I'm fuck.
I'd say,
I don't know nothing about it.
I'd say 98 myself.
the
Just
fucking
feel worked on.
the 90s and the early 2000s BMWs are great. They're great cars. They're fun, and you don't see them on the side of the road all the fucking time, and you don't see them on the back of tow trucks. Anything fucking newer than that? Well, watch Hoovie's Garage, and you can fuck around and find out. Dude, those fucking, oh my god, those fucking cars. And you know what? I had a fucking Mini Cooper, which was that's owned by BMW.
The new one or the original?
I had a 2009.
Okay.
That bitch fucking blew up at 50,000 miles. It was so fucking ridiculous. was like, fuck this car, man. I didn't know when I bought it, though. I was fucking younger and dumber. I really liked the interior of it, and I really liked the features it had, and the Mini Coopers are deceptively fucking quick.
Fuck yeah, they're quick.
Yeah, I love the way they look, dude.
I like the way they look too. It was a fun
That's
car.
a pretty car to me. That's cool as fuck, man.
It was a fun car. I might have some pictures of it on one of my Facebook accounts somewhere. But that car, man, it fucking died at 50,000 miles, and that was that.
Damn.
Now, I know where the car is, and I know who has the title to it. There's a part of me that's been thinking about buying the car back for like a really low amount of money. Because the car would be great if I could swap a different engine into it.
There you go.
If I could take that fucking German engine out and put an engine from like a Honda in there. Or there's this one fucking YouTube channel where they did a fucking EV swap. They put like a big ass battery bank in the back hatch of the car. And that motherfucker had so much fucking torque, like it looked like it was fun. But yeah, I was not. And the cooling system as well in the fucking Mini Cooper was dog shit. I had a fucking main radiator hose just fucking explode on me while I was on the fucking Coronado Bridge heading back to town in San Diego. And I'm going to tell you right now, on a motherfucking bridge is the last place you want your car to fuck up.
Oh, bad.
I ended up having to like do some Mad Max bullshit and like cobble together fucking hose pieces from AutoZone. They don't have German parts there, so I couldn't get the actual part. So I had to get like a rubber hose from another car and like cut that bitch open and wrap it around the fucking radiator hose and then seal that bitch down as much as I could with the fucking the metal fucking ratchet band straps. And even that didn't completely fucking seal the leak, but it got me home.
Well, that goes back to what you said a little bit ago, that today's vehicles are all cookie cutters. They're throwaway cars. Honestly, they are. Because what today's vehicles are, they're throwaway cars.
Yeah, well, a fucking $50,000 car shouldn't be a throwaway car.
Well, no, not at all. I agree, but I agree wholeheartedly. But you go give me an old 78 Ford or Chevy, and I guarantee that motherfucker still runs like a top today.
On the subject of running like a top, guess whose car is back on the road?
Yeah,
I saw that. I saw that. Good shit.
Fucking, yeah, I replaced the battery and I put some coolant in that bitch. And, it's going.
Good shit.
It drives nicely. I mean, I got some shit that I still gotta do to it, but
It's mobile. That's all that matters.
it is. It is a mobile car now. I need to fucking get the tires off the other Crown Vic and put them on that one. Actually, while I'm at it, I need to see if the other Crown Vic runs, because I fixed it, but never had a chance to test it. So I don't know. If that runs nicely, then perhaps I have two Crown Vics that work.
Oh, yeah. Even better.
From everything I've been seeing, fucking deer whistles don't fucking work.
They do not. They actually attract them.
I do have an update though. Okay, do you remember the last Kekfest?
I know where this is going.
The last Kekfest where I messaged the Wabaunsee County Sheriff's Office.
Yep.
Well, they actually replied to me.
Oh shit.
The undersheriff replied to me. So, to get you guys up to speed, I'm going to read the message that I sent them again, and then I'll read their reply. So, the message I sent them: hey, I got a question about Kansas Motor Vehicle Code. Several months back, I had an impact with a deer that decided it wanted assisted suicide. The deer ended up getting pulled under the frame of my Crown Vic. Frown emoji. It completely in the AC system. With this in mind, I would like to prevent that from ever happening again. However, I can't make deer decide not to Allahu Akbar my car. I was thinking that I could Mad Max Fury Road style put spikes on the Go Rhino push bumper mounted to the front of my car. The idea would be to impale the deer so it doesn't end up under my car again. Is there any provisions of the Kansas Motor Vehicle Code that would prevent me from being able to legally mount spikes on the front of my car? Furthermore, if I am allowed to have spikes on my car, is there anything in the Kansas Vehicle Motor Code that specifies the length and material of my spikes? While I'm at it, would I be allowed to affix a flamethrower to the front of my car to ensure that my venison is cooked before I get home?
You didn't say that.
I did!
You didn't say that last week, then.
If I am in your fine county, do you have a hotline that I can call for salvage tags? So I got their generic bot like immediately after I sent that.
Of course.
Then the following morning, or the following afternoon at like 5 p.m., gets back with me. Yo, great question. We have pretty standard push bumpers on our patrol vehicles. Here's the picture of the push bumper on my personal Toyota Tundra. Sent me a picture of his truck. A flamethrower would be pretty badass. For salvage deer, you can be added to our roster, no problem. Just shoot me your phone number in the area of the county or the nearest city you live in. So then I questioned again, because, journalism.
And he avoided the question of the spikes.
I said, what about spikes? And he said, what, like Thunderdome? I was like, yeah, like Mad Max Fury Road. He said, as long as there are no living humans strapped to the front, I should be good. I fucking love these guys.
That's fucking
Dead
awesome.
body's fine.
I said, awesome.
There's no thing stuck to your grill. Go for it.
And then I said, awesome. Thank you. Time to crack out the welder. Keep up the good work. And by the way, love your page. And then he thanked me.
And then you get the spikes welded on.
I'm still debating that.
Make sure that's on your phone, so if you get stopped, you got a paper trail.
I'm
I'm just saying, yeah.
I'm still debating that, and I'm still debating what material I'm going to use for spikes. I've been kind of leaning in an angle iron direction lately.
Why
Get
not?
some D2. Get some D2 and sharpen it.
Like sharpened fucking 1/4-inch angle iron.
Well, yeah, do that.
Yeah.
That way you got a blood groove. You can get them off.
Dude, no. Angle iron.
I mean-
yeah, I agree.
I'd go about
Really well
3/4
done.
inch though.
Easy to sharpen? Yeah. Fuck
I'd
yeah.
go about
You
I'd go
can even
about
put
3/4
barbs on it where they don't come off.
with about an 8-inch
Gear. I
spike.
mean, I'm just saying.
I could probably hit up a guy that I know that works for the railroad and get some fucking the big fucking spikes they use to like mount the fucking railroad tracks.
Well, here's the question. The front of your vehicle that these spikes will be attaching to, that is not aluminum, that is steel, correct?
I don't know.
Mm,
I think it is steel.
it's
So what about those
it's a,
fucking, hold on.
No,
Crowley,
it's
you
not
might be able to
aluminum.
help me out here.
it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
mild steel.
Y'all need to
It's
quit
mild
talking
steel.
over each other.
My
Like-
bad.
No, he's fine. It's my fault. Ah, fuck.
No, push bars are mild steel.
Rebar. Fucking rebar.
Rebar could be good. I'd also thought about fucking tack welding nails to the hood.
Nah. That don't do you good. Like you said, they went under the car.
Yeah, but it like if dude, I have two fucking choices to make, okay?
You just put a V plow on it from a snow plow. You'll be alright.
I'm not putting a snow plow on it. Fuck that. That's too heavy.
Like he said.
I got
He said Mad Max style. Rebar.
I got two fucking choices, okay? That I'm stuck between right now. I clean it up and go full muscle car. Or I go full Mad Max. Either way, I am gonna fucking commit. I'm gonna commit fully to whatever look I decide to go for.
Why not do both?
Because clean ass muscle car and fucking Mad Max are contradictory things.
Slightly.
Like that would
All right, yeah.
that
I
would
mean, I'm still not seeing the problem at hand.
well,
You can have a Camaro. You can have a Camaro with spikes on the front of it.
I mean you
But you gotta
can,
rig.
but then it's not fucking clean. Right? I'm thinking of either
Not
going
after you hit the first person, it won't.
clean fucking muscle car or full bore fucking Mad Max, fucking flamethrower welded to the front, fucking, you know, bullshit fucking pointless spikes all over the car so it looks like a goddamn porcupine.
You got,
Like-
you got two, don't you?
Maybe I get a fucking trailer hitch thing on the back and I'll mount like a fucking scarecrow on a crucifix.
Can I explain at least for a second why I say rebar? Just hear me out here for a second. Imagine this,
Because it's
Rebar.
cheap and you can easily sharpen it.
but even better. Rebar. You hit a deer. Poof. He's stuck, right? Go home, bonfire. You already got the tongs to hold him over the fire and cook the fucker.
But I mean, you've already kind of got that with fucking angle iron.
Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna weld aluminum to steel?
Well, no, I'm gonna weld steel to steel. But if I have,
Rebar.
well, the angle iron I'm talking about getting is steel, and it's fucking like 1/4 inch thick. It's
Yeah,
like it's.
I'm trying to be financially, economically better for you. Like, what you're gonna spend less money on, rebar or steel angle line?
I mean, honestly, I'd end up doing both of them. I'd end up doing both of them because fuck it.
But I'm
Right?
just saying, you got two, right?
Well, I got 2 Crown Vics, but I'm not making both of them Mad Max cars.
No, do one of each.
But that Crown Vic already looks like a cop car.
I just got an idea.
What?
Just imagine hitting a deer with this, okay? I'm not saying do it. Just imagine hitting a deer with this. The fucking ramp car from GTA 5. Fucking launch a deer, dude.
I'm not gonna lie, that would be pretty fucking funny. don't think I have enough suspension or frame stability for the amount of steel required for that, though.
That visual just popped up my head, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
I can't have a ramp car from GTA in real life. I can never.
I get in too much trouble.
I can never be allowed to have one of those things. A lot of people will die if I get one. Like straight up. I would try to launch an 18-wheeler 20 feet into the air. I need to download a fucking trainer that will let me fucking spawn the damn ramp car in single player for one of the future GTA streams.
Yeah, you do.
Cause that could be some good fun.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. Online, when it came out, that was like an immediate buy for me. When I saw it, I was like, fuck yeah, I need that shit.
Yep, here goes 3.8 million or whatever it
I
costs.
had so much fun with that fucking car.
Yeah, that was a pretty fucking fun car. I really liked when I could get somebody I really liked when I could get somebody while they were doing import-export shit.
Dude, I had friends that would be playing, and they would fucking like hit me up, like, "Bro, hop on with us. Why?
We want you to pull out your ramp car. We want to try to do some stunts. Fuck it, okay?"
Dude, it was great though. You know those import-export where you have to get the car back in like perfect
you
shape?
piss some motherfuckers off.
And then I just go ahead and fucking launch their shit into the air. And if I'm off the radar and shit, like they don't even see my name and shit.
Right.
This motherfucker in this goddamn ramp car. Pretty sure I've done that on a stream once. One thing I've never tried, although I never figured it would work, is the ramp car versus a tank.
I don't know. I've never seen that.
It's interesting because everything the tank hit, it usually blows up.
Yeah.
So would it blow it up, or would it actually go airborne? You know?
Or both.
Yeah. No shit. That's a good fucking question.
You know, another thing, I've always wanted to do it, but never had somebody with a rocket car on when I was thinking about doing it.
Oh.
One of my favorite cars in the game, the Rocket Voltic, versus the fucking ramp car.
Dude, you would launch that fucking Voltic.
That would be so much fucking fun, dude.
You would launch that son of a bitch.
Oh, that would be fucking fun.
Yeah. Shit,
That would be so easy stuff too if you still had the 5M running, because you could probably just spawn them in there and see what would happen.
Yeah, I think fucking we've pretty much given up on that with Rockstar fucking buying CFX RE. Yeah, they bought 5M, and on the bigger fucking servers now, you can't have custom cars and shit anymore.
Oh wow.
At least not ones that are based off of real cars, and I'm like, this was part of the fun of 5M.
Right.
And I was like, fuck it, whatever. And I think Doko was of the same mindset, or he tried being like, well, there are some like Grand Theft Auto fucking cop cars that are good. I'm like, the Grand Theft Auto cop cars kind of suck. And to top that off, I'd have to pay somebody another like $100 or whatever to make the graphics I want. It's like, fuck it. Or I don't know, maybe he has been working on it behind the scenes and I haven't heard about it. Like, I'd jump on and play it, but like, I don't know.
They're just sitting in here right now like, I'll never tell.
Rockstar has really fucking killed a lot of shit with Grand Theft Auto for me. And it was a downhill fucking spiral with them fucking not doing anything about the fucking hackers on PC. It started with that. Them fucking them fucking buying CFX RE. I was like, oh man, this is fucking terrible that they sold out to Rockstar.
Yeah.
And I wish they hadn't of, but it must have been for a damn good amount of money. And another thing that pisses me off about CFX RE, about 5M, is they still have their fucking Patreon
Oh wow.
to donate to their fucking project. Like, fuck off. You're owned by $1 billion fucking company now.
You got some putters.
You're owned by $1 billion company, and I still have to pay like $25 a month or whatever to have custom fucking cop uniforms on my server. Fucking miss me with that.
Right.
But I haven't checked it in like 6 months, so maybe some shit fucking changed. But that shit really, you know what? Let me see if that fucking Discord still exists. Or I mean, that Patreon still exists. Because it's fucking bullshit if it does.
Agent didn't hear me, but that's okay.
I didn't.
No, what's up, bro?
I said, Patreon, you want to be my supporter?
Yeah, they still have it.
Don't be my supporter.
They still have it.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Well, I guess that was part of the deal. Rockstar bought the Patreon too.
Yeah, but the Patreon shouldn't even fucking exist. They don't need it to make money to fund the project. They have all the money they could want. I don't even know if they're still doing anything to develop the project.
There's a lot of drama around that point and many other points. It's a mess. In some areas, yes, there is movement.
Like, I'm reading these fucking tiers to see if they've changed. Yeah, dude, you still have to pay $15 a month to stream custom clothing.
Good lord.
Like, that's fucking bullshit.
That's right? No shit. Damn, 15. Wow.
I was alright with paying that before Rockstar owned it. But the thing is that you can't really have a server that separates you from anybody else without custom clothing.
To be fair, it's almost always been bullshit. All those perks were all supposed to be just like early access sort of thing.
Well,
Pretty sure that was advertised for a long time, but they never transitioned to providing it to everyone. They just left it there.
the fact that Rockstar keeps this shit up is fucking outrageous. Notice how they don't have publicly visible how many supporters they have.
Hey, but I will say this, Doka.
Wait,
I had
they
so
do.
much
They
good
do.
time I went on there. Y'all fuckers fucked me up.
What?
I said y'all whooped my ass the first time I went on that 5M server.
Man, those were the days. That shit was fun.
Yeah, it was, dude. I liked the cop cars y'all had made, honestly. I thought they were pretty badass.
Well, fucking can't have that shit now. Fucking can't have real cars on there.
Do you think it'll be different for 6, or do you think it'll just be where Rockstar already owns it and says, fuck you, do it our way?
I think it's probably going to be a Rockstar thing, and I'm probably not going to care. I'm
My
like,
guess is they're gonna try to turn this sort of thing into a cash cow, just like online.
Ah, I gotcha.
I mean, that's what they do.
they have 16,000 people, 16,500 people paying their Patreon.
Wow.
I don't think a multi-billion-dollar company should be allowed to have a Patreon.
You would think that, bro.
The good news is that if we ever do get a server that requires that, we won't need to pay for it.
Why not?
I have connections.
Okay.
Oh shit. There you go.
So, I mean,
Don't
yeah,
just
it's bullshit,
don't
but it's
just
not gonna
say-
affect that.
Don't
Fuck it,
ask
I'm all right with it if I ain't gotta pay for it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I still, and I'm in a better spot for server hosting than I was when like a year ago. And the reason for that is because I have fiber optic internet coming straight to my house.
Fucking A, so do I, bro.
So, I also have a static IP, which I don't think AT&T will give you, Chad.
No, I don't have that, but I was with you on the first part of it, bro.
And that makes a lot of shit easier, because it makes a lot of it makes a lot less shit break.
Yeah. I was with you at first, though, man.
So, I don't know, but it just fucking, I don't know, maybe I could fucking get around not having the fucking cars, but like, there's still so many other things that are needed in order for a 5M server the way we like to play in order to work.
Yeah. Well, the framework is just about finished going through a whole rewrite. Once that's done, maybe I'll get back into it.
Okay. Well, if you do, I
what?
can definitely host it. And maybe I don't care as much about the police cars anymore anyways, because I might just be taking a back seat when it comes to the police shit. Because I remembered I was gonna have fucking Quack and maybe you fucking do police shit, Doka. Unless somebody else comes along wanting to do it that's qualified. Although I'm not sure Quack's qualified for anything anymore because he never fucking comes around.
You want to run it?
I just gotta get where I'm good with the controls.
And I'm down for whatever.
Like, I'm just saying.
Definitely got the system for it.
I'm just saying that, like, yeah, fucking. Taco comes around occasionally. I don't fucking see Quack's ass anymore. I mean, we talk in Messenger, but he never comes around the Discord or the streams. So, I don't know. We
What
may
is it there, Doka, Tuesday afternoon?
do what?
No, I was asking Doka if it's Tuesday afternoon. He's in what, Australia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's midday.
Midday,
Midday.
Tuesday. Yeah,
So
I think
you're
he's
like-
about 16 hours ahead of me.
I was gonna say, I think he's 16 hours, yeah. Cause I know New Zealand's 19 hours ahead of us.
You
So it's
sure about
like
that?
what?
Talk
My
about 1
buddy's
p.m.
in.
over there, bro. 1 to 2.
My buddy's in. Hold on, give me a minute. Let me look. Hold on.
Nah, it'll depend on fucking daylight saving.
It'll also depend on the fucking time zone in America that we're in because we have like
Well,
6 different time zones.
3 of us
Yeah.
are Central.
I'm in Central, so right now it is 9 o'clock, straight up 9 o'clock p.m.
So I think it's like 1 or 2 in Australia, but that's a wild guess.
Well, also depends on the time zone. Where
Correct.
most people live. Oh, fuck. Daylight saving again. Yeah. It's,
I know. I think one of my friends lives in Brisbane, and I think he's like 16 hours, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's the same time zone, but they don't have daylight saving.
Ah, gotcha.
I need to go to Australia one day.
Brisbane.
be afraid to go and meet Doka. I feel like if I did, Doka would definitely fuck with me hard for like probably the first 2 or 3 days. Like it'd almost be like a hazing.
You're saying that like I'd stop.
I feel like
There we go. See?
I feel like me and Doka would immediately click.
So
But
my
I
buddy
think me and
is-
Doka would be good for our love for retro games.
I don't know what the fuck we would do in Australia, but we'd find something to do.
My buddy in Oamaru, New Zealand is 16 hours ahead of me. I don't know what that means or where that's at, but
It's in New Zealand.
Obviously,
I
it's in
know-
New Zealand.
Oh shit! I know that. Shit.
Which is another place I want to go. But yeah, that's the one thing that like kind of fucks me up about going to Australia, right? Is that I don't know what the fuck I would do there.
Stay away from the animals because they all want to kill you.
I have an attraction to animals that want to kill me. If you haven't learned this by now.
Yeah, I mean, have you
I
found out
have.
about his nets?
I'm just saying, even the ones that can't kill you want to kill you. From what I've heard, I don't know. You have to ask Sudoku, but
No, but with the shitty luck that I have, I would go out into the middle of the fucking desert, right? And I would come across like the fucking I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's their fucking the Tasmanian tiger or whatever it is.
Devil?
No, not the
Tasmanian
devil. Not the devil.
oh, the tiger. Oh yeah, I've seen those two.
I can't remember the name of it. I've talked about it on the Kekfest before, where it has like a double jointed fucking jaw.
Yeah, I
No
know what you're
shit.
talking about. Yeah, it's like a pretty much like a snake.
Oh fuck! I gotta look this up.
Yeah, it can dislodge its jaw. I know what you're talking about. I
The
don't remember what it's
thylacine.
called, but-
The thylacine. Knowing my shitty luck, I would come across the like they're extinct supposedly. But I guess there's been evidence to suggest that they're not extinct.
I just want to be left alone.
Well, there's so much like middle of fucking nowhere in Australia that is like just straight up fucking desert and shit that nobody wants to go out in. That like and then I guess some of it is also like reservation land that people can't go in. That like
Go
That
piss off
thing
an
looked like it fucked you up.
it
Piss off an Aboriginal. Let me know how that works out for you.
it completely the Aborigines like they have reservations that people can't go in or some shit like that. I don't know, but for whatever reason, nobody can find a thylacine or nobody wants to go out there and find one. But knowing my shitty luck, I would go out there, and the one time I go out there, I would find it and I would get ate the fuck up by it.
I mean, who wants to go find a cat that
Your
can
balls.
dislodge his jaw twice?
Honestly,
He looks like a badass.
honestly, if they gave me the right amount of funding and stuff and the resources to be able to do it, I would go out there and fucking look for it.
We're
Straight
going
up.
on an adventure.
I would go out there and look for it, but I'm gonna need like equipment.
You're gonna need an undertaker's what you're gonna need.
Nah, I'm gonna have a drone with a thermal camera. I'm not gonna be anywhere near that fucker.
You ain't gonna need a doctor, a lawyer. You're gonna need an undertaker.
I'm pretty sure that fucking stereotype annoys the fuck out of Australians, or at least if it was me and I was an Australian, I'd be sick of it.
What's that?
The fucking the dingo ate my baby bullshit.
Oh,
Trump on a
yeah.
Barbie.
Like Like, if I was an Australian and I came to America and somebody said some shit like that to me, I'd beat their fucking ass.
Yeah. I would think so too.
Like, oh, come here, mate. I'll fuck you up.
Then again, I've seen Crocodile Dundee too. Also, just saying.
That's a knife.
And I got one of. I actually have a big knife like that. Actually, I've got about 3 of them.
Dude, I have a knife that Dania gave me that is like the biggest knife I've ever owned.
Nice, good shit.
It's a fucking... Alright, you know the survival knives that you find in Harbor Freight?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
with
a not cheap version of that, because this one's like Japanese steel.
Oh, okay.
You know what started the whole survival knife fad was Rambo, the first one, right?
Yeah.
Had the compass, the waterproof matches, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I've...
have one. It's built like that, except instead of a compass at the end, it actually has a steel bar. Because what it is a diving knife, and when the sharks go after the diver, they bang that against the tanks, and it fucking the noise aggravates the sharks enough to where they leave them the fuck alone. It also makes a good hammer.
I've got a diving knife. Oh yeah, strap it. Oh yeah.
See, I don't know. I'm a simpler man. If a shark comes at me and it seems hostile, it's getting stabbed.
You know, I watched a thing the other day. It said 10 steps how not to be attacked by the shark. I'm surprised stay out of the water wasn't number 1.
I mean, yeah, if you are not in the water, your chances of being attacked by a shark go down dramatically.
Unless
But
it's a Sharknado.
Unless someone has the shotgun.
Right.
Right?
But I did see.
I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that fucking video.
I did see a stat the other day though that you're more likely to be kicked by a cow than you are to be killed by a shark. And coming from where my area, I believe it.
I mean,
Yeah, in your area, Yankee.
considering I literally work at cattle companies every now and again, and there are no sharks within like 1,500 miles of me, yeah, sure, I'll buy that. That being said, if a shark does attack me in the water, and I die, it's probably dead too. Because I have a big ass knife in there with me, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I might be getting stuck with fucking teeth, but the shark is getting stuck with something too.
Here's another fun stat: 1,500 people a year die by getting hit in the head from a coconut falling out of a tree.
How many people died of vending machines every year?
Probably more than we would think.
Yes.
I wouldn't think very many.
Idiots trying to fucking steal from one and they flip the motherfucker over where it lands on top of them. Yeah, I can see it.
The CSPC is aware of at least 37 deaths and 113 injuries since 1978. I'm going to tell you right now, that fucking 75-cent soda is not worth dying over.
You don't know me, man.
That being said, I'm going to give you a tip that you can take to the bank, okay? This one's good.
I used to go to the pop machine at the little garage where I grew up at. If you're lucky, you'd get a Bush Light for 50 cents.
Here's the thing that you got to do, okay? Get your $40 and go on Amazon and get a cylinder lockpick. Learn how to use it. And then you can have as much soda as you want, and you can get paid for it. Granted, all the money you have will be in quarters and $1 bills.
Right, no shit.
Dude, I want to go to the strip club with quarters one day. That would be fucking hilarious.
And you're gonna make it hail. You're gonna make it hail, aren't you?
Like, here you go, bitch. Fucking fistful of quarters.
You know, I went to a strip club one night, and the girl said she does it for her kids. So I went the next night and put a bunch of canned goods on stage, and she got pissed off at me.
You know something, Julianne? Fucking Dania has a lot of really fucking dark and disturbing facts about dolphins. And she's told me each and every single one of them.
Dolphins are assholes if you're ocean fishing.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now though, one of the most crazy, and I've talked about it on stream before, but one of the craziest experiences I've had in the Navy was seeing dolphins out as far as the eye could see. I mean, there were thousands of dolphins in the water. It was so fucking cool.
But they only go out so far, though, don't they? I mean, like depth-wise or whatever.
I don't know, but what I'm telling you is that I could look out, right? And
That's awesome.
out on the water, you can see out to a distance of about 12 miles. And as
That's
far
awesome.
as the eye could see, dolphins just jumping in and out of the water. It was fucking wild as shit.
That's a beautiful thing.
And as much as
That's
I'd
on
like to, I don't think I'll ever get to see that again. And I really cherish that memory.
That's on my bucket list to swim with the dolphins once.
We've been out fishing down here.
Yeah, fucking fuck me over out of some money. I can make you swim with the dolphins. What's up?
We were out in Lafitte, Louisiana. It's not far from my house. It's all big, deep salt water, dude. We're out there fishing, and we're catching, and all of a sudden, like, the fish just stop biting. It's like, what the fuck's going on? Where are the trout?
Dolphins.
Next thing you know, you hear. Yep. Turn around, it was 3 fucking dolphins chasing the trout. Like, these motherfuckers.
Well, I myself have never been ocean fishing yet, but I've heard stories from friends. If you catch a fish, you got to hurry up, get it in the boat, or the dolphin will
I've seen those
come up,
videos.
take it.
I've never been sea fishing either. Or ocean fishing. I've always fished in like
whatever.
canals or on the beach or whatever.
Yeah.
I've fished in lakes and bays and shit like that down here. That's deep salt water that basically connects to the Gulf. We'll get the porpoises and the dolphins and shit, but
So you probably got to have both fishing licenses, huh? Fresh and ocean.
no, fresh and salt.
I've been
Perfect.
diving in the ocean before, and I've swam with sharks and manatees. Manatees are fucking cool. The first
Catching
time
a shark is on my bucket list.
The first time I ever saw manatees are way cooler than sharks in my opinion. But the first
But I
time,
don't want to catch a manatee. I want to catch a shark.
oh yeah, you won't get a manatee on your boat. But
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
manatees are so fucking cool.
They are cool.
I didn't know what one was the first time I swam with one. It was a fucking kid.
You
It
know,
scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
You know, you cannot legally touch manatees.
Oh, no shit?
Per
Yeah, you're
what
not
law?
Legally, you're not supposed to touch them.
Per what law? Because they've literally had tourist attractions open where you can pet manatees.
I was reading something the other day. You said that, and I was reading something the other day that,
Let's see.
I won't say like in captivity. Like if you're out like fishing or whatever, swimming or whatever, you're not legally supposed to touch a manatee. And why, I don't know. It never really said.
Well, they're a protected species.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
yeah,
no, here we
they're
go.
definitely protected, but
Act of 1978, which states it is unlawful for any person at any time, intentionally or negligently, to annoy, molest, harass, or disturb any manatee.
Okay, well,
That
if
is
you're
according to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission.
if you're petting it, you're not necessarily annoying, molesting, or harassing it.
But to date, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service has allowed divers to touch and pet wild manatees as of November 2015.
So it must have been an older video I saw, but it was like the manatee come up. It was like the guy was like, I don't know if he was diving or what, swimming, whatever, but he like come up, wrapped his front fins around his leg. And it's like, I can't touch him. It's like, bullshit, I'm gonna pet that. If something like that swims up to me, yeah, I'm gonna fucking pet it. I'm gonna boop to Snoop.
Manatees are fucking awesome.
Not to go against you, Crowley. I just looked up the
No.
facts.
I did not. I was reading something the other day, but it never said.
Yeah.
That's all. Pretty much all it said was like, you can't touch them because it's like a federal whatever. I don't know. Maybe it was a state law.
It
Whatever.
was back in the day.
Yeah, they've had like tourist attractions where you can interact with them and shit. So
It's just a sea cow. I mean,
yeah, but they're fucking endangered.
they are. They are.
And
Can
yeah,
you imagine though? Can you imagine though being in like my boat? I got a 17.5-foot boat. Can you imagine that and seeing something just as big, just as big as a float? But my boat
Yeah, I
floating
can
right
imagine
beside
shit in
you?
my pants, of course.
Right. I'm gonna need a new pair of shorts.
just
Yeah,
just
exactly.
just imagine being like a fucking 7-year-old kid and fucking swimming in the water and having one come up.
Right.
That was when I learned. That's when I learned what the fuck a manatee was. Freaked me the fuck out.
Me too. There'd be a streak of brown in the water from where I was at to the shore.
I don't know anything about them. I mean, like they may be docile. They may be like
They're
Territorial, I
they're
don't know.
very docile.
docile. That's cool.
They're very docile.
They don't go too far too fast.
They're really fucking chill. Like nobody has any reason to fuck with a manatee.
Gotcha.
Right.
Like it's not like nobody has a like the meat from it's not good. You're not gonna fucking eat it. You're not gonna pull that bitch onto your boat with a fishing pole.
No.
It's not gonna it's not gonna hurt you or your kids.
Yeah.
Like there's no reason to fuck with a manatee. The most hazard a fucking manatee has is when you're going through their little estuaries too fast on your boat. And then you hit them and they fuck up the hull of your boat a little bit, but your fucking boat fucks them up quite a bit too.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sop, have you seen the video of the lady on the boat
And the seal jumps on the boat because it's got the killer whales fucking circling the boat.
I've seen
And they
that.
do a voiceover.
Yeah, it was on like a Facebook short.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit was fucking funny. You gotta get off. Oh, lady, I ain't going nowhere. Look, you put the key in the ignition. You start this boat and we're leaving right now. Come on, let's go.
Dude, that cracked me up. I thought that shit was funny.
Yeah, them fucking. That's one animal that I will get out of the fucking water for is an orca whale. Yeah, nope.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not swimming with them. Yes, I know they're intelligent. Yes, I know they probably don't want to fuck with me. However,
But I'm not taking any chances. I get it.
however, that is one particular animal that I know that if it decides it doesn't like me, I can't do shit about it.
Yeah,
If this motherfucker decides it's hungry and I look like a seal, I'm fucked.
right.
I'll fight a shark with a knife. And that shark will either, in all likelihood, that shark will fuck off or it will die. And then we'll be eating good that night. Yeah, an orca whale is not going to give a shit about me stabbing it.
No.
Like a shark, I'll stab that bitch in the gills and it's fucking done. don't really.
That's like tigers. That's like tigers have white spots on the back of their ears to defer to predators. I don't know what fucking predator's coming after tiger, but I'm gonna leave it the fuck alone too.
Yeah, whatever the fuck's coming after a tiger, I'm thinking I might sit that one out.
Right.
Like I'm already hesitant to fuck with a tiger. Now it's not that I wouldn't fight a tiger. It's not that I wouldn't fight a tiger. I'm not saying I would like not fight one, but I would try to employ other options first.
I'll walk through an electric fence with pork chop panties before I fight a tiger.
You fucking right.
I mean, if you got pork chop panties, you're gonna fight a tiger. Just saying, it'll smell that shit. It'll come right after you.
Yeah, but at least I can drop the pork chops and run.
Yeah, but it's not gonna go after the pork chops. It's still gonna come after you. And I'm gonna tell you right now, running from an ambush predator is the stupidest fucking thing
I
you
know.
could do.
I know.
Like, oh, you're running away from me. You must be tasty.
you have 2 legs. I have 4. You lose.
Fuck the legs. It's got fucking claws that are fucking 6 inches long. That's the scary thing about fucking with a tiger, is all it takes is one fucking swipe.
Rip.
Oh yeah. Well, did you see that? I know it's been a while back, but you said the big talons. There's a couple a guy shot a bear in Alaska. Was it, I don't remember. I think it was a polar bear, not a
Oh,
polar bear.
bears
Brown
got
bear,
pretty
black
fucking
bear.
big ones too.
But his fucking hand, the fucking paw of that bear was like 5 times of the dude's hand before the talons.
Oh yeah, the paw of that bear is like bigger than your head.
Oh yeah, you got. Bye.
It doesn't even need the fucking claws. It'll just pimp slap you into the next fucking universe.
Motherfucker, yeah, backhand. There you go.
Fuck out of here. And smack you hard enough it'll break your fucking neck. Got my cat
my
walking
salmon.
around here. Hey, Spooks.
Here, you want a salmon? Yep, that's your salmon. You're right. You can have it.
It'll be like that scene of Friday when fucking Debo's like, "What, you want some too?" No.
No, I don't know why you come over here messing with these people.
No.
My grandma gave me that chain.
I fucking love that movie.
I do too, bro. I won't lie. I fucking do too.
I love
a
that
great
movie. What, you want some too? No. Turns around and walks away.
What's up, big perm? I mean, big worm. 20, 40, 60, 81, 120.
Damn, you got knocked the fuck out. Oh,
How you
fuck.
get fired on your day off?
You know what? I've actually had that happen before.
Yeah, you got fired on your day out?
I got
Really?
fired on my day off, for real. Yep. Yeah, I've had that
Every
happen.
time I'm in the kitchen. You in the kitchen.
Oh, that's such a good
Damn it, now
movie.
I'm gonna have to go watch that movie.
That movie is such a fucking treasure. You know what? If I ever,
That's
you
one
know
of the
what?
ones, though. Go ahead.
If I am not in the fucking dating game. Like, I am not out here trying to fucking get a woman. Not that I don't want one, but fucking there ain't nobody in my state worth a shit. Anyways, if I do find somebody in my state worth a shit, one of the first things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show her Friday and I'm gonna see how she reacts.
That's one of those movies they should have stopped after the first one, though.
No.
No.
Negative. Sir.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay. The second
No.
one was good.
They were all good.
Exactly. Friday was good. Next Friday was good, and Friday after next was fucking good.
Like I've never had a Friday movie that I was like, fuck, I wish I hadn't watched that now.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess I wasn't as much of a fan of the third one. I guess myself.
Like,
My movie to test a girl is fucking Spaceballs. If she don't find that funny, she gotta fucking.
oh yeah, Spaceballs. That's another good one.
Oh yeah, Spaceballs.
I'm surrounded by assholes.
What about him? He's an asshole, sir.
Joe.
What about him? He's an asshole too, sir.
Oh man, we're combing the desert.
What y'all thought? We ain't seen shit.
Oh my
Use
god.
the Schwartz.
Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
I've watched it recently, but I need to watch it.
The fucking innuendo in that movie. Oh my
Oh,
god.
dude, yeah. How about this?
No,
What is this? This is now.
I saw a
What do you mean
thing.
now?
Actually,
What about then? Then's gone. Why? It's in the past. What are we looking at here? This is now.
when will now be now? Now, sir. But Mel Brooks, I read a thing actually today or yesterday, that Mel Brooks sent a copy of that to Steven Spielberg, and he said, "Yeah, that's cool, but don't do any of the toys or anything." That's why they did the whole thing in the movie.
It wasn't
Wow.
fucking Spielberg. It was George
Spielberg was a
Lucas.
fucking idiot on that one.
Or yeah, I know. As soon as I said that, I knew that was wrong. But
Fuck, you keep on saying shit. We'll have a montage of fucking
well,
Crowleyisms.
We'll wind up having a watch along in the fucking Discord.
you know who I mean. So there's that.
I know.
Well, fucking somebody got a new nickname.
Oh shit.
You know how many nicknames I've got?
Yep, fucking Crowleyism.
Crowleyism.
Dude, you know what? I'll tell you another fucking movie that I will use to test if a girlfriend's sense of humor is compatible with mine.
What's that?
Super
Grandma's
Troopers.
Boy. Oh,
Fucking right, dude. Fucking right. Yes.
Littering
Yes.
and
Littering
Super
and
Trooper.
Yes.
littering and
smoking the reefer.
the snozberries taste like snozberry.
I want a later cola. We don't have later cola. Just get a large farm. I don't want a large farm.
That is another one. I thought the
Need a
sequel was
cheeseburger
just as good, bro.
or a cob.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie. I have found myself being like feeling internally that fucking upset at fast food people before.
Yeah.
That
What did you think of the sequel? Did you think it was just as good?
no.
I
I mean, it
didn't-
wasn't
I
I
bad,
thought it was
but
good, but it wasn't quite. Maybe it wasn't quite as funny, but it was still fucking funny.
I mean, yeah, it was funny, but it didn't live up to the first one.
Like the whole French and Canadian shit was pretty fucking funny. It's like mais vous vas avoir.
Dude.
Taking up fucking French shit.
It was like fucking dude, I felt as mad as Farva felt in that scene last week.
Oh, with the liter of cola.
Yeah, I felt that angry last week in Taco Bell.
Oh wow.
So I hand this fucking lady like $15 and I was going to pay for the rest of my order on my card. She puts in the fucking register that I paid 20.
What the fuck?
I didn't fucking know this. And I was telling her that I was trying to like, you know, pay the rest on my card, and she's like freaking out and like having a conniption and like just touching random buttons on the computer for like 10 minutes to look like she's doing something. And then she finally gets the person who's training her because she was new. Right? And this is where I fucking got mad. I was like, I paid 15. He's like, yeah, well, it says here that you paid 20. Like, this is almost like some idiocracy shit, right? Like, I felt like the smart guy in Idiocracy. I felt like him. And I was like, look, I paid $15. Let me pay the other $2 on my card so that your drawer doesn't come up short. Well, it says you paid 20. Okay, well, I didn't pay 20. Oh. Well, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Just, all right, fine. Whatever. I paid 20. Give me my fucking change.
I don't blame you at that point.
And then he fucking hands me the fucking money, right? And then I end up handing it back to them. I'm like, well, your drawer is going to come up short. Fucking here you go. And then I sat down. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. I was so mad.
Because computers show everything. Nobody knows basic math anymore.
Well,
No.
it will. The thing is, though, right, is that in order for a calculator or a computer to do math for you, you have to input the correct data.
Well, you're not wrong.
Like, the onus is on you to make sure that you punch the right fucking numbers, right?
Right.
Because not everybody handing you a couple of fucking bills is going to be handing you a 20. Somebody's going to hand you less, and you're going to have to figure out what to do. And I was trying to tell her what to do. And she couldn't, like, put the two fucking brain cells in her head together to figure out what the fuck to do about it.
What?
So, that was fucking... See, that's the fucking thing, right? Is like Julianne is saying her sense of humor is so screwed up it's concerning. Yeah, I need somebody with fucking screwed up fucking humor. Like I have had so many times when I've been with somebody, right? And I've said like some dark ass fucking joke like we'd say on here.
I'd laugh.
And they look at me and like, I cannot believe you just fucking said that. I'm like, the fuck? The fuck's the big deal? I'm fucking joking. It's not like I'm serious. Oh, no. We don't joke about that. You might not.
I do.
It's fucking fair game for me. I'll joke about goddamn anything except for child rape.
Exactly. Yep, me too.
Nothing's off the fucking table here. Dude, I had one of the people that I deployed with in the Navy fucking die on my deployment, and the very fucking night that happened, I was joking about it with another fucking coworker on the bridge.
Wow.
Like, making fun of things is how I fucking deal with shit.
Exactly. Me too. Exactly.
We're like, oh yeah, he's probably shark shit now. And then we were talking about, because the Navy has like this thing they do in boot camp where like anything that you do, they will come up with some way that it makes somebody die. So we sat there for a whole watch thinking about all the fucked up things that people did that led to this guy's death.
Man, we didn't go that dark.
We're like, oh yeah, Seaman Ryan didn't change his fucking socks this morning. And then he ended up walking past the dude who had to do maintenance on the fucking Osprey. And this and that and this and that and this and that. And then somehow the fucking pilot ended up getting fucked up too. And then one thing led to another. And oh, oops, we got a helicopter in the water and somebody fucking died. And that is how people die in the fleet.
Wow.
And we would go back and forth just with the most ridiculous fucking shit, right? The most minuscule small event, we would figure out some way to like turn it into this guy dying, and we like joked about it the whole time. Is it fucked up? Yeah, probably, but that's how we dealt with it. that made shit a little more palatable for us. We're like, oh yeah.
Gotta cope somehow. Shit.
Oh no. If shit is like super fucking serious, that's when I'm the most likely to joke about it. In fact,
if we're ever in a serious situation, don't look at me because I'll start laughing.
In fact, the very first fucking thing I did after I hit that deer 2 weeks ago is joked about it.
Basically, yeah.
I called my fucking boss. Like, I got good news and I got bad news. All right, well, what's the good
Yeah,
news?
that was fucking great.
Like, oh, the good news is the fucking deer population of Marion County has been reduced by 1.
Right.
He's like, the fuck? because he knew what fucking time it was when I said that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's totaled. I just got the fucking quote back today.
They totaled it? Damn.
Well, hitting fucking deer is different. Okay. How about something as serious as one of my coworkers dying on the fucking day that they died? Like, I had no control over it, but man, I felt bad about it, and fucking joking about it is how I dealt with it.
Right.
Like, on some real shit, I will be on my deathbed joking about my own death.
I will be too.
Like, oh god, well, at least nobody has to watch my shitty streams anymore. Or I'll say some dumb shit like that.
I'm gonna make jokes up until. Yep, exactly. I'm making jokes till that day.
I'll be on some straight fucking foolishness.
We get saw Spooks, finally.
I had her in my hand a minute ago, and then she
shit.
like,
I must have been
and then
looking
she like
away.
fucked off. I could go over there and grab her.
But no, I just saw Spooks. That means the stream's complete for me.
My kid,
I love
it-
spooks, man.
if I ever have a kid, and my fucking kid like does not understand my dark breed of humor, then my kid is gonna feel really terrible the day I die.
Right.
Because I'm gonna be like, I am finally dying. I no longer have to deal with you, and then I'll keel over and fucking die. And if I've raised them the right way and they fucking know like who I am, like they won't take that shit personal and they'll think it's funny. But if they're really fucking sensitive about that shit, they're gonna go the rest of their life thinking they somehow fucking failed me.
I was gonna say something, but might get us all in trouble, so I'm not gonna.
What's the topic?
No, it's just a sense of humor thing. I just wasn't gonna go that dark, but it's okay.
Okay, so Julianne fucking gets it. Like, oh great, Poseidon's probably taking a ghostly shit on my lawn again.
And actually, I think it was got my last count permanently banned. So.
Well, yeah, if it's fucking racist, don't say it here.
I mean, it's not like racist.
Fucking
but
knowing
it's
you, I
just-
figure it would be. I don't know.
No, I'm not.
Your
My kids are big.
your accent
kids are-
sounds like somebody who'd be racist.
My
Ah,
kids,
not him.
Cajun, am I racist?
Hell no.
I'm not saying he is
No, I know
racist.
what you're saying about his accent, but yeah, he lives out in Illinois, so no. He has that
No, my-
southern accent, like that Alabama.
Yeah, he
Mississippi accent, but nah, he's opposite of that.
he
trust me.
like sounds like one of those fucking trailer trash you don't be coming around these parts.
I've done told him, and he'll back this up. I've told him, I said, dude, you are the most southern Yankee I've ever met in my fucking life, because I've actually met him in person.
I'm a Yankee redneck. Is what I am.
That's what I told him. I said, you're the most southern fucking Yankee I've ever met in my life.
But
But that motherfucker is a beast on a grill. I will tell you that.
Yeah, I can kind of throw down.
I threw down on the stove. That motherfucker threw down on the grill, man.
When are you coming to
And
Kansas?
Oh no, when you want me to come?
I mean, I was talking to Chad, but I guess you could come too.
Oh.
Well,
got
I'll be
you.
honest with you. It probably won't be next year because I got a fucking 7-day cruise booked next year. Just being real with you.
Well, I did hear you talking in that video. Although you'd probably never guess I was from Florida either, hearing me talk.
Right?
Not real. Well, what part of Florida though?
Fort
Because
Myers,
Different parts of Florida have it. Okay.
Gulf Coast.
Well, I was just gonna say different parts of Florida have a different.
I'm going back to Florida
accent, I guess, if
soon-ish.
you will.
I am actively planning on going back to Florida
To live or just to visit?
to visit.
Ah, I got you.
Well, I mean, if I had a chance to go back there to live, I would. But I wouldn't be able to have my same standard of living down there that I have up here.
Gotcha.
Like, I wouldn't be in a fucking 4-bedroom fucking penthouse.
Right.
Not down there, no.
You probably wouldn't be able to find a job of doing what you're doing. I get what you're saying.
So, right now, I like the amount of money that I'm making, so I'm content to stay here. But my heart is in Fort Myers, and it'll never leave. And I will always long to be back there, and I will be going back there soon. I'm gonna catch up with some old friends, and I'm gonna chill. And yeah, that'll be
What's
pretty
Fort
sweet.
Myers, Central?
Do what? What'd you say?
Is Fort Myers Central Florida?
No, I told you it
Mom.
was Gulf Coast.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that part.
I
didn't
got
hear
a
that.
roast real quick. Soft. Mom, just letting you know that is like fucking 12 hours from us.
I'm
Which is
actually
probably what he is right now.
I'm actually closer to you now than I would be then,
Yeah.
I think.
You're in what? Kansas? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
No,
he
look,
actually is.
actually no, I'm 13 hours and 39 minutes.
So, but I mean, it's basically about the same. You know,
Yeah, it's about
12
a-
hours, 13 hours. What's a fucking hour when you get to that point?
Yeah, it's about a fucking 2-day drive.
Another Red Bull
Another Red Bull. This son of a bitch.
or Monster. Actually, in my case, Monster.
No, I want to go to Florida. I want to get past Central and start heading towards South.
I want to go catch fucking peacock bass. All bullshit aside, I legit do. That is on my fucking bucket list, is to catch a peacock bass.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing that I am gonna do in Florida. That I am actively planning on doing and I'm going to do. Okay? Full fucking OPSEC aside, I don't care. I'm gonna say this. I don't care who fucking rolls up, right? I'm gonna go down to Bonita Beach. I'm gonna sit on the beach. I'm gonna smoke a fucking Cuban cigar. I have a Cuban cigar that I've been saving for just the occasion. And I'm gonna have a few beers. And I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna enjoy the fucking beach. I might not even get in the water. I'll be happy just to fucking be there.
Just to chill. Yeah.
So
But I
yeah,
wanna catch a
fucking
fucking peacock, bro.
fucking roll up, like straight up.
To me, that's a beautiful fish, and I just want to get a good picture holding one that I caught. You know.
Oh, I'm sure that could easily be done.
And like, I have no problem letting it go after. You know, like I'll fucking let it back go. Like I'll catch and release it. I just want to catch one.
Me too. I'd love
Just
to
to be
get
able to say
peacock
that I
bass.
fucking caught one.
But yeah, I'm gonna sit there on Bonita Beach and I'm gonna smoke a cigar and I'm gonna enjoy it. And anybody who wants to show up can fucking come. If you show up with malicious intent, you'll get beat up from the seat up. You ain't about to fuck up my cigar.
If I'm showing up with cigar, we ain't doing shit but enjoying that motherfucker.
No, I ain't bringing cigars for other people. I'm just bringing my own.
No, I said if I show up with this, if
Well-
you got a cigar or not, I show up with a cigar beside you, we can enjoy it.
He's already got the Cuban. We would better get Cubans. We'll just roll up on them with some Cohibas.
I do not have an unlimited supply of Cubans,
That's
unfortunately.
what I said. You got that. We'll just roll up over there with some Cohibas.
Oh, I can
That'll
find
do
some
the
Cubans.
trick.
I will sit on.
Cubans here ain't a problem.
Cohibas are the best if you don't have Cubans.
I will. I will.
Oh, yeah.
I will sit on that beach for several hours. Like I will
And
sit. I will.
I'll bring some beer. Shit.
No. I know what kind of cigars you're bringing, Crowley.
Maybe one.
Yeah. Especially if you would happen to drive there, I'd know what kind of cigars you're bringing.
Once the
If I gotta
once
drive-
the Cuban runs out, I'm probably gonna smoke some weed.
And that's where I come in.
That's what I was getting at. I know Crowley. I know him well.
But I'm just saying, I'm bringing some beer. I'm bringing a chair. We gonna chill.
Dude, when they legalize it in Kansas, at some point they're gonna have to. When they do, my garage is gonna turn into a fucking grow house. I
Why do
will
you
have
think I
that
wanna
fucker
drink?
lined up with plants.
I still
Why do
can't
you
believe
think
they
I
haven't
wanna-
legalized it here.
Why do you think I'm trying to talk my wife into let me build a greenhouse?
They haven't legalized. Why you gotta talk your wife into anything? Just fucking do it.
I mean, I don't because I can grow tomatoes and spicy tomatoes.
Just do it. Just build it. Like, or get one of the pre-built ones. Like, you know how they sell the sturdy built sheds and shit.
Oh yeah.
Buy one of those. She'll come home from work and there'll just be a greenhouse back there.
She won't care as long as I can grow vegetables. I can grow vegetables, fruits.
Yeah, I ain't even messing around with that. I'm gonna have an entire fucking garage just full of fucking weed.
Day 420, still no tomatoes.
Although I'm gonna have to line that fucker in plastic so the smell doesn't get out. Which I'm not worried about that for the cops because the weed would be legal. I don't. The fuck would I get a fucking license for? I ain't selling the shit. I ain't selling the shit. I'm just gonna have pounds and pounds of it just sitting on my fucking nightstand ready for me to smoke it.
I'm gonna need a number, a name, and an address.
I do not intend on selling any of it. I will give some of it to friends occasionally. I will shoot anybody who tries to take it from me.
I gave him a 20.
And that's one of the reasons why I want to have the smell isolated, because I don't want some fucking tweaker coming by like, ooh, I smell weed in there. Let me break into that garage.
Right.
Maybe I'll have to get like some big ass fucking pit bull to chill out in that fucking garage and like feed it raw meat and shit. Get it that taste for blood. Somebody fucking comes in there and it just fucks them up.
Nah, if you're gonna do it, get a Doberman. Nobody fucks with a Doberman.
Actually, what I'll do is I'll set up an automatic gun turret. Which I do know how to build one. I wonder if I could get away with doing that on YouTube or if it would get taken down. If I could make a tutorial teaching you guys how to make an automatic gun turret.
Yeah, that'd probably get taken down.
Probably not. There's probably already videos up there about that. Let's see.
Probably not wrong.
see. Let's just take a look for the fuck of it, right? DIY.
Come on. Hurry up.
I mean, I'm talking about something with IFF functionality and...
DIY scrap metal auto turret Raspberry Pi auto tracking. Oh, that's airsoft. Fuck you. We don't want airsoft.
Well, aside from needing bigger servos, functionally it would work the same.
Yeah. Remote pig. Yeah. Pop.
Optimus remote turret system to kill pigs. They got a real one here. It's fucking built to kill pigs with it.
Beryl says a trip down there would be worth my drive.
Fuck yeah, the food.
I thought about flying down there at some point. I don't know that I want to burn 4 days just driving.
Yeah, that'd be a long fucking drive, bro.
Because that's the problem, is that not only do I gotta drive there, I gotta drive
You gotta
back.
drive back. Yeah. Trust me, I get it.
Well, one thing's good. If you did come down here, you would know you better pull off an efficient fucking Kekfest with the systems here.
Yeah. Yeah. Like real talk, if I was coming down there, I'd probably just end up bringing my mic and my headset.
Yeah.
Man, that was one thing that like the only reason I didn't get fucking hired was because like the shifts that I was working was conflicting with it. But when I did a job interview at the fucking radio station, I brought my microphone and headset with me. I was like, hey, I'm ready to work.
Dude, I'm just telling you, bro. I fucking love this computer. I really do.
I need to get another one of these microphones so that I have 3 of them. I'm really fucking happy that I'm starting to have multiple of these Electro voices, although I don't know what I'm going to do with these Elgato ones now. They're not bad, but they're not as good as this. Do what?
I said that's what mine is. My mic's Elgato mic.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah. You just got to be a lot closer to them, I find, than some of the others.
Yeah, well, one of the things that makes this so great is that I can lean back some and Dania. It's almost
Dania, what's up, girl?
It's
Been
all
a while.
It's almost coming to the end of the stream. I will say though that it is official that we are planning on doing God, what the fuck was the name of that game? So you know how we did Metal Gear Solid and how much I love Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah.
Well, Dishonored, that's it.
Okay.
Dania has a Dishonored tattoo. Like,
no shit.
Dania likes that game enough that they got it tattooed. So, it's kind of fitting. Like, Dania went through a game that I like with me, like, that I really, really like. So,
Yeah.
we could go through Dishonored, and I've never done a playthrough of Dishonored. I've never done a playthrough of Dishonored. So, it's going to be, aside from the first hour of the game, it's going to be, like, legit me reacting to shit that I've never seen or dealt with or done anything with.
Dude, I'm also, this week, I plan on buying fucking Metal Gear Solid 4.
I've looked into
Why
the
buy
lore
it?
of it. I never knew that it was like almost a direct sequel to 2.
It is. Why buy
And I
it?
love, like 2 is my favorite.
Why buy it
So I'm
though?
like,
Dude,
gotta get this motherfucker.
dude, I could hook you up with it.
Okay.
Like, I'll figure out a way to FTP it to you. It's like a 60 gig file though. Although I will warn you that getting emulation set up for that is a bitch.
Nah, I'm going to get it from my PS3.
I'm gonna buy it for my 3.
It's not that expensive. It's only like 30, 40 bucks.
Not that that's pretty expensive for an old game, bro.
To me, it's not that bad. But I'm going to buy it because I want to, I'll be honest with you. I want to play it on a controller.
Well,
I don't want to play it on a keyboard and mouse.
I didn't play it on a keyboard and mouse. I played it with a controller.
Well, I don't know how the fuck to do a controller properly to my computer. I won't lie to you. I don't.
Yeah, but you have access to somebody who does.
Oh, okay. But I'm also suck with fucking emulators.
Well,
So
Like,
if it just allows
again-
me, let me go ahead and spend $30 and let me just buy it on my PS3. Because
Uh,
I already have the shit to stream it with my 3. I have the splitter and all that fun stuff.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you've obviously listened to me when I talked about the hassles of doing that shit.
Well, no, actually, no offense, I was doing it before that.
Do you have that shit working?
Yeah.
Okay.
HDMI splitter with 3 HDMI cords, one running to the system, one running to the TV, the USB running to the computer. I've done it before. Yeah. It's a pain in the ass, but once I learned how to do it, it was pretty easy.
I just have one splitter that worked, that did it.
Yep.
But yeah, I had to learn about that shit the fucking hard way. And then on top of that, fucking at the time, it's like, unless you're directly importing something from China, which I had to do, good fucking luck getting a HDCP stripping splitter nowadays.
Yeah, I did it off of Amazon.
Yeah, they don't sell that shit on Amazon anymore. You got to get it off the bay.
Right.
I guess we're listening to Warframe music now.
Nice.
But that's okay. We got 3 minutes of the stream to go. Although we're
Hey,
kind of on
You
fire.
know what, though?
What?
We kept this stream going without running out of shit to talk about.
That's
I think we
true.
did a good fucking job.
That's true. It just segued into more bullshit.
Yeah, it went fucking great, dude. It's really been a good stream tonight, I think.
Oh yeah.
It's a great stream. Always a great stream.
So check this out. We got a couple minutes left. We really don't have nothing to talk about. So I'll bring up, how about this? Let's talk about the old guy over here, bro. The old dog. Mr. Hamburger. You know who I'm talking about now, right?
No.
My anemic dog.
Okay.
Bro, he's been getting to where he wouldn't eat the normal kibble like we had talked about. So I started buying the, you know, like if you go to the stores, they have the organic dog food. It's the real shit. It's always refrigerated, you know. Well, he's been eating it. That's all he'll eat. All right, cool. What's not cool is that it's $10 for a bag, and the bag will last him 2 fucking days.
Well,
Like,
don't
on.
feed him an unlimited supply of it.
No, I'm not. There's literally 2 bowls of dog food in these bags, and they're like $10 a piece for the bags. So I was like, all right, there's got to be something else I can do. So I started
Actual
talking to a
fucking
friend of
meat.
mine. Wait, I gotta start talking to a friend of mine, and they have a dog that they have an iron insufficiency, kind of like him. And I'm like, what the fuck do y'all do? Oh, we have this recipe. We literally cook on a weekend for our dog, and we got him for the whole week, maybe 2 weeks almost. I'm like, fucking send me the recipe. So I've got this new recipe for him, and actually this week I'm gonna start cooking for him. But it's basically like chicken, peas, liver, a little bit of beef, you know.
Dania did have an idea that you could try.
Mix it, see if he'll eat mix or eats around it. I've done that though, Dana, and I won't lie to you, because I had the little small packs of it. He actually turned his nose to it. And then once he doesn't eat for a day or so, he gets real fucking weak because he's anemic. So I kind of got scared. But I've been buying the bags of the food, the refrigerated stuff, for now, just to keep his strength up. At least he's eating something. But tomorrow I get paid, so Wednesday, that's what I'm doing. Is Wednesday I'm gonna buy everything, and I'm gonna start cooking for him Wednesday. Like, I got food, you know, until then, but I'm gonna start cooking like whole chicken and, you know, shit like that goes with the recipe. And fuck. I mean, at this point, bro, he sleeps, he goes to go to the bathroom, he eats, and he sleeps. So it's like, you know, I know he's getting to the end, but he doesn't seem to be hurting or anything like that. So it's kind of like, fuck it, man. I'm going to do whatever I got to. If I got to cook steaks for this motherfucker every night, I'm going to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Do it.
keep him
Do it
happy,
to cast
keep
Well-
iron too. Though.
eating, and if until he decides he's not eating anymore, and like I'm not gonna put him out of his misery until he decides he's not eating anymore, and then I start seeing like, okay, he's fucking suffering,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think I'm right with that choice. I don't know.
I don't disagree with it.
I
Yeah.
don't either.
So here's one thing I am gonna say, Chad, because we're at the closing point of this stream. Okay.
Right.
I got some homework for you. Because you said you were gonna try to stream a Fallout game.
Yes.
Let me know if you have New Vegas. If you don't, I'll get it for you.
Okay.
Um,
I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna look it up in probably about a minute or two. So yeah, I'll message you immediately tonight.
It's like
You'll know.
$20 for the ultimate version with the DLC. It ain't expensive. But
Okay.
having never played a Fallout game, like,
Yeah.
if you only ever play one Fallout game, that should be the one.
New Vegas. All right. Let's see. I'm actually plugging it in my system right now, and I'm just about to check it.
But if I buy it for you, it's going to be on PC.
I know. And I would respect that.
Plus, it's better on PC because if you decide you like it down the road, you can mod it. Can't do that on console. Not with New Vegas.
Fair. Yep, I'm actually.
I have bought so many people copies of Fallout New Vegas. Like, oh fuck, you've never experienced New Vegas? Here you go. I gotta start fucking buying New Vegas keys in bulk. Just rolling them out the fucking door. Check under your seat. You get New Vegas. You get New Vegas. You get New Vegas. I should have bought fucking Peter Fausto a New Vegas key. But I said I'd get him Steam or Amazon, so I'm a man of my word. Although I didn't say what on Steam I would get him. Nah, I figure he got the 25 on Amazon. He can get whatever. Anyways, I'm going to bring this stream to an end. Chad can get with me later about the New Vegas. I will see you all in the next live stream.